Hello guys, Troy Explorers from the Sun. Welcome back to another Flight Sim stream, everyone. Welcome back to Flight Sim. Yeah, sorry about that. Just had to connect my microphone because I've been kind of doing stuff, haven't I? Since the decorating, I've unplugged everything and I just realised, oh, it's not on. So yeah, welcome back. Yeah, today's a bit of an interesting one. Copenhagen to Palma on Sunclass. So that's something a bit different, isn't it? Kind of a, is it long? It's not really a long flight, is it? Probably be about 2 hours and a half, something like that. I don't know. Hope audio's okay, let me know. I've got face cam on as well. Turn that on in a sec. I'm just checking my audio and stuff like that. Okay, I think it's good. Sunclass A330 Copenhagen. Yeah, I'm just checking the thing that's up right. Okay, right. There we go. So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome. Who's in the chat? I'm just saying hello, just checking my audio as well. Tanya's here. TJ's here. Will's here. And Ted's here. Hey, there we go. And I'm there. Going on about my microphone. Right, okay. Let's get this thing set up. I am here as well. Hello. Oh my god. Just come back from Chester. Yeah, had a lovely day in Chester. It was alright. It wasn't great, to be honest. Can hear you loud and clear, okay. Yeah, it was a good day. It was just a lot of people, you know what I mean? But, oh yeah, the Liverpool game the other day with a parade. Oh yeah, that was fine. There's hardly anyone there. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I've already read that, haven't I? Becky's here too, okay. Where? Where? Oh god. Right, okay, so, yeah, we're flying the 330 Neo, so, yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one. I didn't even, is there some class livery in the game? That would be a bit embarrassing if there isn't. Just watch there now, Sunclass livery. Have we got a Sunclass livery? I think there is. There's definitely one to my recollection. Oh god, is there a Sunclass livery? There isn't a Sunclass livery, is there? Have I just fobbed everyone off? Why isn't there a No, there's definitely a Sunclass livery in this. I'm sure. Is there not? Is there some... Yeah, there it is. Oh my god, nearly had a heart attack. Okay, now. That's happened before, by the way. That has actually happened before where I've said I've flown a certain airline and whatever livery, and it's not been in my pack or whatever. Oh my god. Still struggling for mobility with my leg. I'm sorry to hear. He's had an operation on his leg. Ted, yeah. Not Ted. Will, sorry. Right, here's Palmer. What runway are we coming in on? We'll come in on that runway. Arrival. We've got you on 3 devices, 2 phones, and the big telly. Jesus. I'm bad enough on one. You don't need to have me on, you know, it's not like NASA control. Right, okay, let's get going. We'll just set for... So it's a little bit lighter. There we go. Right, we're good. Also, my Elgato, it's going funny. Basically, I'm turning it on. Well, basically, I start on my computer or whatever. And, it's... I don't know what's going on with it. It's flashing red. It's working now. You're probably like, oh, what do you mean it's bad? But it's flashing red, the Elgato. Like, blinking, kind of... It's not intermittent. It's like, whatever. It's constant. And then I unplug it, plug it back in again, and it works. So, I think it might be the USB-C cable. I don't know. There are apparently issues with the USB-C. I don't know, but if the Elgato's literally failing, I need to get a new one. I can't. There's no point getting that fixed because it's about a 3-year-old capture card. So I might as well buy the new one, the 4KX or whatever it's called. Oh, look at that! We're parked inside another plane. Great stream on Monday, Becky. Oh, sorry, I didn't watch it. I was live on Monday from 10 minutes in. My camera went all funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. To be honest, that's a bit weird. I'm actually in Mallorca myself at the moment, coming back. Really? So here you are. Here's Copenhagen. This is where we said we'd start. Whatever. There we go. Right, let's get the plane on. I just want to get going, to be honest. I haven't got really much to talk about either, so it's going to be a bit of a boring stream. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was actually watching back the stream from. Oh, I'm going to turn that light up as well. Oh no, I didn't mean to turn it down. Yeah, it's just the green screen is going to be replaced soon. I'm going to get loads of replacements. That either needs a new cable or I need to get a completely new capture card. The green screen needs to go because it's not... I think it's tinting, the colour of it. I don't mean Tintin as in the character Tintin. I mean, it's tinting. Fucking hell. Here we go. Here we go, here's Ian. Becky's Live Aviation. Here she is, with a new logo. I definitely didn't make her. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Yeah, looks good. What happened to your camera for the Aviation and Bus, guys? Ian Meadows is here as well. Oh god, Ian Meadows, no. no. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting some replacement equipment soon. Not because it's breaking, but this green screen, I think it needs to go. I need to get a proper green screen. It is a proper green screen, but I just don't think it's a good enough green. I don't know, it's a weird one. Yeah, I mean, it is an expensive one, but I don't know, I think... Or maybe it's just the lighting, I don't know, maybe I need another light there. Stop blaming the green screen, poor green screen. Anyway. Yeah, enjoy Mallorca, whatever. Hope you have a good time. I haven't been Mallorca for ages, I need to... Well, when was I last in Mallorca? Oh, I can't remember. So I've got the HD60 doing nothing. Oh, really? Well, I think they're a funny capture card. I know the HD... what was it? The HD60S or the S series of the capture cards. They're really bad. The S. If you ever get an Elgato with a HD whatever capture card with an S at the end, branded S, like HD60S or whatever, yeah, they're funny capture cards. There've always been problems. But this is the HD60X, not S. But the cable is just USB-C to USB into the anchor thing. It's going off and on. Not on live, but when I start up the computer, there's just no feed. I'm not even getting like the no signal thing that the Elgato says. It's literally just blank screen, can't detect the device until I unplug it, plug it back in again, and then it works. It's already failing. It's already a 2-year-old Elgato. That's the thing with Elgato though. A lot of their new stuff is really crap. Like honestly, it's only the Stream Deck and maybe some of the older capture cards I think are actually quite good. But yeah, they're definitely cutting corners. Because my old one, I'll show you it later, but that lasted 10 years and never ever had a problem with that. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, Elgato are okay, but I don't even know what they used to be. No, definitely not. Yeah, cutting corners and stuff, because I've never known the likes of it. Just on off, just not working. I mean, it's fine now, but I don't know, halfway through it'll just go kaput. Would it help? What if I have your Elgato? No, I'm going to probably be upgrading to another Elgato soon anyway. HD. No, the 4KX. That's what I want, because I want to be able to do HDR in 4K at 60, which I can't with that because there's no. It can't tolerate 4K 60 140 hertz, 120 hertz pass through. It's either 4K 60 at 60 hertz pass through, or recording or whatever. I think the actual pass through, or I don't know. I get confused. All the specs basically. It's all just a marketing technique for them. But anyway, right, we've got the plane started. Can't speak. I've got a YOLO Pro now. Do you need it? Can you use it? No, I don't think so. Appreciate it though. It's starving out of power. What? Starving what of power? What, your computer? You've got to start starving out of computer. I can't even speak English. Jesus Christ, I'd forget it. I'll get a new Elgato. End of. Oh god. Jesus. I mean, the Stream Decks are good, but I don't know. I've never known the likes of it. I mean, as soon as I woke up one morning, I was like, well, why is my Elgato blinking? And I kind of have it behind the desk so I can kind of see the light. Whatever, see the light. Yeah, right. But no, honestly, it's just blinking red. And I was like, what's going on here? So I tried for 10 minutes, nothing. And then I plugged every cable out of it and then plugged them back in. And then it eventually just worked. And it was just like, what's going on with this thing? Honestly, I've only had it I've had it since July 2023 and it's already going wrong. So I've never known that before, to be honest. Not with the old one anyway. The old one lasted 10 years and I had no problem with it. But if it's doing that 2 years in, you know what I mean, I don't you can raise some speculations. Right, windshield de-ice is on. Window probe heat, sorry. Okay, I think we're all good. Right, should we get tower to push us back? Dylan's here as well. So it sounds like the USB-C cable is knackered and starving the capture card of power. Yeah, that's it, yes. I thought you meant it was starving your computer of power, that's why you... I'm assuming you use one, I don't know, I'm getting confused with it. all people's different problems with bloody capture cards. I've been on Reddit, I was on Reddit the other day, and people go, no, yeah, it's definitely the USB-C, you need a replacement USB-C from them, which is like 23 quid. Get lost. You know. So you can get something on Amazon made by some lad in China, who's probably about 10, and that's about 18 quid, so yeah, I'll go for that, thanks. Right, I'm just going to put the game into thingy. Not a fan of those burritos in Chester then? No. God, don't get me started. Oh, it's so funny. Right, does it need to be on easy, or... It needs to be on easy, doesn't it? Piloting. Oh, she's become a member for 1 month. Thanks, Tanya. So I'm either going to get a replacement USB-C or get the next one, which has been out for about a year now. But if that starts going wrong, again, it's like they manufacture them to go wrong. Here we go. We're starting. Yeah, £12.50 for a burrito in Chester. You know the food market in Chester? Oh, it's definitely gone downhill. Honestly, staff not interested, rude, toilets are blocked, don't even clean the table properly. There's crap all over the table, and just these stupid idea of, you know, these things that bleep and you've got to take them to your table and walk back to, you know, it's just like, Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. But yeah, just not food's just a bit grimy in there. I don't know. I think the best thing in there is the Thai by Thai stir fry, chicken stir fry. Yeah, that is nice, to be honest. The chicken stir fry, or Thai styled rice with chicken, that is good. But the burrito today, not very nice. No, like minced beef in the burrito. I've never had that before. It's like bolognese sauce. You know what I mean? It's with like the minced beef. I was like, I don't know about that. It's well expensive now. I'm assuming you've been. No toilet water, I hope. Nice Bites is nice. But yeah, that's it. Nice Bites. Yeah, my nan tried to get some from Nice Bites, but they had a staff shortage, and the guy was like getting everything wrong, and he was virtually in tears. And I was like, I don't think we should hassle this guy. I think he's gonna have some sort of mental breakdown in front of a burger. So no. Indoor food markets are always expensive. Same in Blackpool. Yeah, I mean it's all right, but it's gone down a little bit. It's gone downhill. It was good maybe a year ago, but it's just fallen a bit. Right, are we requesting pushback? Here we go. Really had the parking brake on. So we're going to try and get going as quick as. It wasn't toilet water. No, it wasn't. Right, okay, we're going to have to turn to the... steer to the left. Oh, look at this. Yeah, whatever you do with this game, just don't buy the add-ons. Oh, God. We're going right, aren't we? Right, okay, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Right, we can turn right now. Ivy May says hello. Who's Ivy May? I don't know who that is. Hello, anyway. Can Sam just not see my messages? No, I can see them. Just there's a couple of people in here. Has it crashed? No, it hasn't crashed. Thank God for that. Right, parking brake on. Start the engines. Oh, good. Okay, I'm just going to definitely check everything's all set up properly. Yeah, I seem to be doing this funny thing in flight sim at the moment where I'm selecting a cruising altitude of like 27,000 feet. I don't know what's got me to do that, to be honest. Maybe all the short routes I've been doing. Oh, she's our daughter. Sorry. I'm very sorry. This is the thing with me. I just don't think. I'm like, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? How do you control the plane? Do you have all the kit? Or just the joy? I use the controller. I'm the laziest brat on the internet. Oh my god. Yeah. But anyway, with the capture card, it's either a new capture card or new cable. I think I don't really want to be filling in the cracks, to be honest. If it is broken, it's broken, and I don't really want to spend 50 quid on the repair. I might as well just buy the new one, because that's what I want anyway. But I just keep refusing it. I just keep going, no, I'm alright with the one I've got now, you know. You should make it in a mod. We're not making it in a mod. No. I'm more likely to, I don't know, on a full moon turn into a werewolf and Ian to become a mod on this channel. You know what I mean? What happens to your Boeing? I still use it. It's just that I don't fly Boeing much in the game, unfortunately. I probably should though. We need to do a 777 flight, don't we, from Manchester to either Qatar or the Middle East, something like that. Yeah. Oh dear. Right, okay, engine 1 started. Yeah, where's Dylan gone? Dylan was here for a minute, wasn't he? Dylan was here for a minute. See what I did there? Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, Becky. Sorry for the confusion. I don't know what you use to capture the aircraft. I don't know if you do use... for all I know, you might use a capture card. A lot of people do use them. Or the... What's it called? The cam link. Yeah, that's just one thing that is too expensive. Elgato, so it'll probably break. And 3, it's probably too expensive for what most streamers would put it through, which is a lot of weather. You know what I mean? So I would just rather have the U-Green one, which is the one I use, 23 quid or whatever, for it to get battered, broken multiple times, and for me just to go, well, that's a cheap repair. You know what I mean? Just buy a new one and just say I've repaired it to sound like a smart arse, you know. Ian becoming a mod. What next? Rhino flying to Heathrow. You make us laugh out loud. Cheers, Tanya. Hey, brother. How's your day going? It's been alright. Yeah, I've been Chester. I've been to the boot in Chester as well. You know the boot? Yeah. I don't mean my nan's boot. Kicking me up the arse. I don't mean that. But yeah, no, I just thought, oh, I'll try a burrito. I've always wanted to see what they're like in that place, you know. Because we've got a Mexican in our area, which is really good, and they do like shredded beef. Yeah, like a proper burrito. But this place, it was alright, but it wasn't worth 12 quid. Probably, if it was 6 quid, I would have been happy. I was just gone, oh, we could have had some feedback there. But the fact that it's 12 quid and they're doing that for burrito. And it was a bit, I don't know, it's like the vegetables in it were cold and the meat was obviously hot. I don't know, it was just a bit like, yeah, I don't think you should be charging 12 quid for that. No, and that's the thing, I don't really want to give them feedback because I know what I like to eat. I don't care about places in Chester. I've been to Chester. I haven't been to Chester in about 5 years, sorry. I can't read. Right, should we do a flight control check? I think we should. Right, up, down, all around. Hang on, it's on the screen here, isn't it? Flight control check. Here we go. Ailerons. Get that on the screen as well. Wouldn't it be so funny if I've just ended the stream? I've done that actually before. I've accidentally ended the stream with the old Gato. I've actually done it. I've accidentally clicked something and it's gone all wrong. Right, I'll do a brakes test on the taxi out. Just checking we're all good. Right, get that in there. Flaps at 10. I think we're all good. Alright, turn all that off. Seatbelt signs are on. I don't know why I've air intake off. Blinding the ground crew. Okay, they're all aligned. Right, okay, I think we're good. I've got to bear in mind it's Copenhagen as well. You know, I'm not really somewhere I know very well. But the game sounds loud enough. I'll just stick it in 16. I've noticed it's not as loud as I'd like it Flight Sim at the moment. I prefer York to Chester. Yeah, I've never been York. I really want to go. And I prefer London to York. Well, at least someone gets about. Yeah. See, all I do is just... well, everybody knows what I like to do. I like to go out sometimes and have a drink. Well, I do know people, you know. I mean, I only really go to one pub. That's the thing. People think I go everywhere, but I actually only really go to one pub. In Babington, and that's it. I don't really go anywhere else. I might go there every other night, you know, because I've got... Oh, bloody hell. Some people on there. What is going on here with this bloody aircraft? Oh, it's doing that rudder thing where it's crashed on the rudder. There we go. If you ever go to Copenhagen, there's a good cafe with a viewing terrace by the airport. Ooh! You saw my videos from York, it's good. Yeah, the train museum. Yeah, it's actually quite an interesting video. Yeah, all the old trains. I mean, I've got train videos, but they're rubbish. You know, they actually are rubbish. I mean, all it is just the loud stuff of the trains. It's nothing to do with, ooh, this is the service you get on board a Northern Class 158 or whatever. You know, it's, oh, 158, I don't know, whatever they have. It's rubbish. They're useless. It's literally just me walking on a train, recording like as if I'm in Area 51 with like the camera glued to the floor virtually. And they're just rubbish. They really are garbage. No insight at all. No info. Nothing to do with how much the ticket cost or how people can get a cheaper fare or whatever. Or, you know, it's literally just straightforward as hell. It's just me walking on the train. It's setting off. Maybe recording some rubbish. Well, what am I doing here? Some rubbish with the cabin interior and then getting off. I mean, that's my train videos. I mean, they're rubbish. So yeah, take notes, guys. Take notes. But again, I have done trains on this channel, and I might still do some stuff with them, but it's not a priority. God no, definitely not. I prefer that sort of thing. Right, okay, let's get to this runway, shall we? We haven't done a brakes test, have we? Brakes test. Imagine doing a brakes test literally just on the runway. We're taking off the wrong way as well. I think we need to taxi all the way down because there's things arriving towards us. Yeah, we've gone on the wrong bloody taxiway. Oh, that was good. Well done, Sam. I don't think there's anything coming in though. I think we can probably get away with it. Because that guy's had to do a go round because I'm on this. I'm on the wrong bloody runway. I'm taking off towards where we're landing. Well done. Well done. Right, shall we get going? I'm just going to flip the game into thingy mode as well. I don't know why I have to do this now. It's ridiculous. Right. Piloting on medium. I should... No. Medium. Aircraft systems. Yeah, because with medium you do get a bit of turbulence, and I like that now. So I think me clicking that makes it not do the pushback thing. Yeah, it's a bit irritating, to be honest. Right, shall we go? Can we go? I think we're going to go. Let's go. There we go, boys. We're off. Stop that. I remember your reaction to the climate change. I don't even know what that is. Oh, the Avanti one. I can't even remember my reaction to it. God knows how someone else can. That's usually the case of this thing. Usually responsible for things you can't even remember. Like copyright strikes. Oh my god, there's a bloody plane coming towards us. You gotta go round, mate. Yeah, sorry. My rules today. Right, don't do a tail strike. That's good enough. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, it's because of a flap setting. Yeah, you need the flaps properly high up. Down, sorry. Oh, LVFR. Oh. Yeah, it does that. It needs a higher flap setting. Sorry, a lower flap setting. Right, we're up. After a slight overrun. As well as causing 2 go-rounds. What a nightmare. Oh my god, I think I should do that takeoff again. Nah, there's no point, is there? Right, flaps up. Yeah, you need to have it on flaps 20 or something for this thing. They've got it all wrong. It's not coded right, basically. The flying characteristics aren't to the proper thing. A330 takeoff settings for flaps should be 1F, I think. Oh, okay. So it is actually my fault. Right, get autopilot on. Is it on? It is. No, it's not. It's on now. God. Jesus Christ. Bloody hilarious, isn't it? Yeah, I think most people fly planes better than me. Sorry about that. Oh well, we're up in the air now and everyone's fine. So as long as everyone's fine, everybody's fine. So you're off to Mallorca. I feel like this thing's gonna fly like a bitch. Are you flying on multiplayer or those bots flying around? I think they're bots. Yeah, they are quite good. Yeah, so I had a good day in Chester, apart from the lunch. Yeah, I mean, it was alright. It wasn't worth $12.50. That's the only thing I'm upset about, really. I'm not actually upset about my Elgato. I'm actually upset about the burrito. If I could blame the burrito for my Elgato failing at the moment, I would. Honestly, I probably would. Oh my god. Jesus. Wet. Oh god, it's so funny. Right, get the wing lights off. Don't need them on. See what signs can stay on as well. I think we're all good. Just gonna check the map as well. Where's the map? Where's the map? There's the map. The mad map. So I have actually taken the shortcut. So we are actually going to get there earlier for me. Basically cutting across the incoming traffic. You know what I mean? You made me hungry now, Sam. Yeah. I mean, it's just... I've only really ever had Mexican food in the local area, and the food presentation, what it tastes like, is insane. It's really, really good, fresh, and just the, you know, when they put like the chilies and the vegetables in like in a burrito. I don't know, it just tasted like cold in it, and the meat was like obviously hot as you'd want it. But I don't know, I'm not used to that. It was like a different way, but it's not a way that justifies $12.50. That's my opinion. Anyway, can this bloody thing... Sorry, I'm getting loads of stupid messages on my computer. As always, when I stream, I get loads of messages from people. When I don't go live, it's like, it's quiet as hell. Just my luck, innit? Right, okay. I think we're all good. Becky's just become a light membership. Yeah, you can now gift for light. YouTube have given me the option now to choose which memberships can be gifted on the channel. So either the light one, 99p, or the noble one, which is, well, basically £2. So what I should have really said there was the noble one, that's £1, and the noble the light one, that's £1, and the noble one, that's £3. Forget all the 99p shit. Oh god. Did it come up on the bottom right as well? It should have. Did it? Or is Stream Elements having a bad day today again? Have they? Yes. So you can do it now on your channel. You can gift. You can choose which membership people can gift. I don't know why YouTube just don't give people the option anyway, which type of membership you want to gift. Like for example, if I wanted to gift to somebody, it would say, what type of membership perks or level do you want to gift? Let's say first class, business class, or whatever. Oh, it did, right? Okay, good. Yeah, Stream Elements is funny sometimes. Well, I can no longer have the dynamic banner on my YouTube channel anymore. Yeah, it's dead. So it's now stuck at the meter or the chart for 15,700. So I'm actually at 15.8 now. Here it is. Now a member. Someone's now a member again. Oh, received a membership. Sorry, because Tanya's just sent 5. Thanks, Tanya. Cheers. Appreciate that. Tanya and Becky. Sorry. Alana's been gifted it. Blah, 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 blah. Michael Lowe. Michael Lowe, is he related to Simon Lowe? Yeah. Katie D, I know that name. Martin. I don't think these people are actually here. It's just people who watch, subscribers. Yeah, if people aren't actually in the chat, it will direct it to people who are subscribed or whatever. I never received gift memberships. Yeah, it's sometimes because if you're on a brand account, it won't. You can't actually get gifted a membership if you're using a brand account on YouTube. It needs to be the whatever you call it, the main account. Yeah, it's a really weird way they've done it, but I'm glad they've now changed it so you can gift you can choose the membership that people can gift. But I think it would be better if YouTube let people, or the gifters, choose what membership level they desire to pick instead of me having to do it. Because I just click light, and it says that's the one. It says oh god, I'm trying to see what it says. It's not that important anyway. I mean, if it disappeared tomorrow, I'd probably be like, I probably wouldn't know. Just sit until like 3 years later. I don't know if it's something to do with age or something, or it might be to do with. I think you can opt into it, but oh god, how do you opt into it? You're gonna have to research. You're gonna have to use ChatGPT. But I'm on it now, trying to look. Here we are. Supers memberships. Here we go. Because I set up my membership stuff on my channel about 3 years ago in late August 2022? Yeah, when my channel was doing quite well then. Yeah, I say that, but I get approximately like, I don't know, maybe 20,000 views a month, or maybe even more, from old trip reports. So I think it's just in my head that I'm doing bad. There we go. Special features, your membership offers, gift membership, select the level. God, it's bloody Mike. Select the level that you would like to use for gifting memberships. So it's either light or noble for me. So yeah, and that's it. I think Sam should make me chief mod. Right. Funny, Ian. Funny. I was chief mod on Discord for oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, my channel could be doing better though. I mean, it's all me, isn't it? It's all up to me what I want to upload. But yeah, I mean, I know it's for me. It's all to do with my career, right? So my YouTube channel doesn't do well when I've got nothing better going on in my life. That's basically how it works. So if I haven't got something else apart from YouTube going on in my life, I can't do YouTube. I don't know, I feel like I need other things. Like for example for school stuff and all, career wise, and getting into the job world or apprenticeship world, whatever it might be next, and focusing on YouTube. I don't know, it's just like I can't do this all the time because I don't want to do it all the time. It's really weird, it's just the way my brain's wired, but I like having two things I'm really interested in and enjoy to get both good things out of them. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, thanks Tanya, really appreciate that, means a lot. I got gifted a membership on LA flights. Okay, I probably have and I probably don't know it. No. Henry's here as well, thanks for becoming a member, great support. Yes, if you've received a thing, make sure to thank Tanya. And actually do thank her. I know some people just ignore it. Because I think you do get email, don't you, or whatever. Yeah, sorry about that takeoff, guys. I should write it on my bloody desk whenever I fly the 330. Set flaps to 1F or whatever, or level 2, or... Yeah, they were too high. Yeah, a bit annoying that, but... I mean, the LVFR stuff, they do have funny flying characteristics. Especially, because it goes into that... They've, like, massively over... exaggerated the Airbus landing law and stuff like that, or takeoff law, like massively. They've really like over stereotyped it in a way, but yeah, it's like too stiff, and then all of a sudden when it's in the air, it's like whoa, you know, it's like you end up on a roller coaster. It's ridiculous. Bump. I've been flying the 9H Global across the USA. Yeah, that's another thing I need to get. The 380 in the game. Why haven't I got that? Can we see the cab? Yeah, in a minute. Hang on. Should I get a cider? So yeah, anyway, Chester today. It's like, conversation-wise. Okay, that's like ping-pong, isn't it? Oh, God. Yeah, so, went to the market. Wasn't impressed with the burrito. I didn't even eat it all, to be honest. I ate 1.5 of a burrito. But it was alright, you know. However much you want to eat. So yeah, my nan even had a bit of it, and she was like, "Oh, the rice isn't good. You can tell it's not right." And I'm like, so she went to go and get a sausage roll from Greg's. You couldn't make it up. And then she lost her bus pass, so she was fannying about the station for a good half an hour, asking all the policemen if they've seen her bus pass. By the way, she didn't lose it today. She lost it a month ago, so how are they going to find it, and how will they remember that? You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. But anyway, yeah, that's my nan. So anyway, after that, well, that was before the food market. God, there's conversations everywhere. Jesus, oh my God. We went to the Boot Inn, and if anyone's been there in Chester, you know, on the Rose, go in, phone detox pub, so you're not allowed your phone in there. You gotta leave it outside. I'm only joking. Oh God. And what happened then? Oh, I had a little walk across the walls, and then my nan got the bus and then got the train back, because she basically had enough of me. Oh yeah, and I had a wine as well. I had a medium glass of red wine. So yeah. Red wine! Sorry, white wine. I'm just thinking I didn't have red wine. When was that? Yeah, Henry's saying thank you. I think everyone's a member now. It's a good thing. Did she lose her pass on the bus? No, it's a bus. It's like a Merseyrail or Metro, whatever their new name is now. I don't know. Still the same funny service where they say, oh, there's been a fire somewhere, and there hasn't actually been a fire. They're just train fault with the doors. Yeah, I know what's going on those trains. I see it all the time. Because when the doors are going to open, they go green, or the lights around them, and then when they close, they go red. But then when they're kind of like transitioning between that, they're like white, and you can tell when they're having problems with the doors at the station because they're these stupid press buttons you've got to press. They're not automatic like the old ones. So we didn't learn anything from COVID. You've got to press a button now that 100 other people have pressed. And they kind of go into this static stage where they're just white. They're not green as if they're going to open, or red. They're just like white, like that white, like just ice white. And then they can just freeze, and then eventually 5 minutes later the lights go off on the doors and the train sets off. And it's like, oh, it's like a computer issue they seem to have with these Class 777. There's a really funny one, but I've noticed it, and they've noticed a few times when they've had the problem, they've actually chucked loads of people off the trains. And they've basically said, oh, because of a lines issue or a signal failure. And I'm like, you can't bullshit a bullshit. I can see what's going on, but we just seem to think everyone's on the phone and just going, oh yeah, yeah, lines issue. Yeah, right. But anyway, yeah, the funny train. It's like, I've got a book of excuses. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the railway anymore. I never was, so yeah, I've never been a fan of the railway. So yeah, she lost a Metro bus pass / train pass in Chester Station. I don't know how she's lost it in Chester Station. I really don't know. So somewhere, my nan's bus / train pass will be in Chester Station. So if anyone finds it, by the way, I'm not telling you her name. Please let me know. Yeah, old trains were better. Yeah, that wine will be the reason I'm taking off the wrong way. Oh my God. I'm surprised so many people are in the chat, to be honest. I mean, People must have been looking forward to this. Don't know why. I mean, I wouldn't look forward to one of my streams. God, no. Oops, didn't nearly timed out everybody then. Who would want to go to a phone detox place anyway? I'd like it, to be honest. It kind of, I don't know, I get to talk to my nan. And, you know, that's it. Which I can talk to my nan, by the way, when I'm still on my phone, so yeah, it makes no sense, that does it. No, it is good, it is good. I mean, it's really old-fashioned. They've got, like, wooden, like, things all over everywhere, like, support beams and stuff. Yeah, it is good. Got no candles in there, though, because obviously it's all wood, so... Yeah, it's good atmosphere, very rustic atmosphere. It's not rough, like, rustic as in rough, it's just really old-fashioned, and, yeah, they've actually got a bit in the back where you can actually smoke, so, yeah. Not that I smoke anymore, but, yeah, it's good, I enjoy it. I've only been in there 3 times, though. Went in there in January, and then went there again in February. And then, so if you see me in there in 2 years, let me know. You might see my nan's bus passing there as well. I lost my sanity in Chester bus station. Oh, I've been there, Chester bus station, yeah. I was there today having a coffee whilst my nan was talking to him. Oh yeah, it's exhausting a lot of the time. Yeah, the old trains. Yeah, I think they look better, to be honest, but... I mean, the new ones are supposedly better, but they're not more comfy. I think the ride's a bit quicker, and also the whole fact that you don't see as many cans and rubbish on the track anymore because they've got no windows. Well, they have got windows, but they don't open on these new trains, so nobody's chucking crap out, which is probably why a lot of new trains don't have open windows. They just have aircon, so people don't throw things out, you know. Like bus passes. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? I'm going to get a cider, guys, as well, because I'm enjoying myself. It's a Wednesday night. You can see the moon. Yeah, I was watching one of the streams back the other night. I was watching the Cathay Pacific Busan to Hong Kong or something like that, or Japan. I can't remember. It was vice versa. It was just before I went on holiday as well. God, some of the shite I was saying on that stream, I can't even remember now. It was absolutely, it just made no sense. My favourite trains are the Avantis. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've had to renew one of my discount passes on one of them. What is it? A 19 or 18-year-old to 25-year-old train pass. Yeah, I've got one of them. And it wasn't... Oh yeah, I haven't told people. I got penalised the other day on the train. Yeah, back from Manchester. Oh yeah, some woman comes up to me, right, and goes, tickets and passes, please. So I go, and she goes, beep. Oh, have you got a pass, or a rail card? And I'm like, yeah. Oh shit. Oh crap. I know, because I knew it's expired, and I was still travelling with it because that's what I'm like. I was like, yeah, the people at Manchester Airport said, yeah, it was okay if I travel with it. Made of a complete lie, and she basically said, oh right, let me just contact the people at Manchester Airport. And I'm like, fuck. What did the person look like? And I'm like, well, they were... I made basically a story of lies, and she said, oh, I don't think that person was on duty when you were there. And I was like, well, I don't know. And she just went, oh, okay, you'll get a letter through the post in the next few days. I haven't had one. And that's it. And she said, you shouldn't be travelling without a rail card. You really shouldn't be travelling without a rail card. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I had 2 cans of Jack Daniels as well, and I was drinking them while she was taking details. And I was like kind of grinning. I noticed she had a body camera on her. I was like... It was the funniest thing ever, honestly. I just made up a series of lies. And then she was trying to get in contact with people at Manchester Airport, and I basically said, oh yeah, the TransPennine people said it was okay if I travel with an expired pass. Complete lie. But anyway, I haven't been... It was an issuing a warning issue or something, so as a naughty boy, on the train, and it was just a warning. So I've been a good boy. I've expired it. I mean, I've renewed it, and I won't be doing it ever again. So naughty me. It's like bloody police state control on the trains. I know they have to do it for safety reasons, but the amount of CCTV on trains. Oh yeah. I bet if we wanted it in the toilet, they'd have it, but yeah. Yeah, naughty, innit? It's not naughty, it's not the worst thing. I've snuck through the barriers before, but I don't do that ever again. Because I actually realised they had CCTV kind of hidden at Lime Street, and I was like, okay, I'm not doing that again. I did do it for a little while, but I don't do it anymore. I pay for my ticket now, and I get it. I'm good. I'm clean. I'm not doing any naughty stuff. We've all done it, you know. Everybody's done it, but yeah, it's best. It's probably best if you don't. But yeah, just pay for your ticket, get a whatever, sign up for a discount thing, pay 20 quid or 50 quid for 3 years, which I think is good. I think that's good. So, you know, it probably saves you a lot of money. So yeah, and a lot of trouble. So yeah, stay off drugs, kids, and renew your passes. Yeah, you better not be telling porkies. Oh man. So yeah, if anyone works for Northern, yeah, you know who I am. Yeah. Steve Johnson. That's who I said I was. Nah, I'm only joking. I actually put my wrong postcode in as well, on accident, which probably made the whole situation worse, because she said, oh, it's flagged up as not your address, and I'm like, oh, I can't be arsed of this. And she said, oh no, you have to fill it in. I'm like, oh, I put it in wrong. I actually did put it in wrong, so she probably thought I was having them on. But I actually genuinely put the wrong postcode in, because I forgot my postcode, because people do forget the postcodes. Steve Johnson. My uncle. Oh, Steve Johnson, I didn't mean that. Well, I'm getting a beer or whatever, because yeah, I can. Yeah, pay for your ticket, get a rail card, just make sure you know. But I only got one for a year, because I'll probably be I'm gonna do my driving stuff in the summer. I need to do it, honestly. I'm the last to do a theory exam about a year ago, and I haven't done anything with it. Honestly, I'm ashamed. I need to get it sorted. Yeah, just I was really nervous about 1 year ago about it, so I failed it. Have I designed my mod post? I think I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's basically gonna look like this. Hang on. Oh god, that's Photoshop, isn't it? So it won't go in. It's going to be similar anyway to the members shout out thing. I'm not going to... Oh no, I didn't mean to duplicate it. Oh, I've got to change the file name now just for OBS to recognise it. And the keyboard's disconnected as well. Webcam. Yes, change it. Why hasn't it changed it? All I want to do is stick a picture in. Oh, please. Yes, I want it to change it. Right, here we go. Yeah, so it's going to look like that, the mods thing. It's going to look very similar anyway. They're my moderators. Obviously that's not in time or up to date to this second, because we've had 5 more members thanks to Tanya. And who else was it? Becky. There we go. Yeah, get rid of it. Thank you. And we'll be on a post tomorrow. Alright, okay. So I'm getting a beer. Be back in a minute. Back. With a Thatcher's haze. Whatever. I'm on there. Didn't you say it would be a mod shout out? Yeah, basically, yeah. Has he gone for his tea? Oh god. Jesus. So yeah, I've got a few trip reports to upload. I've got the... Well, I didn't really record the journey to Tenerife when I went with Martin and Jamie. I did record the takeoff from Manchester. I did it because I had the aisle seat, so I did another cabin takeoff perspective thing. So kind of like what I did when I landed in Tenerife about a month ago on the 321 Neo. And did a good trip report on the Condor, bit of 360 cam. No GoPro because my GoPro is broken at the moment, so hopefully we'll be getting a new GoPro by July. I'm going to get the Hero 13 or something. Hero 13, something like that. Yeah, my GoPro is broken though. It's knackered. It is literally knackered from 5 years of kind of perpetuous torture. Yeah, hasn't been underwater a lot, but a lot of hours on a plane, and probably the pressure and the heat of the batteries heating up, because I was an idiot and I got the black, which yeah, the reason I've got a white photo, a sky blue, what is it, sky blue, baby blue iPhone kind of thing. But that's the thing, because I didn't actually know when I bought my iPhone on the contract I've got that was actually going to work so well. I thought because they said, oh, we've got an iPhone 15 base model in pink or something, which I'm like, no. Not saying that pink isn't for guys. I actually really like the colour pink. No, I do. I love it. Like kind of 80s kind of stuff. I love pink. I think that's a really, really nice colour. Oh. But yeah, it's either the blue, the white, space grey or black, and I just thought, well, from my past experiences with black phones, they overheat like hell. So I just thought, well, I'll go for the kind of, I like blue. That I don't like white. I'll go for, I know it looks white, but it's not. But it actually worked out really well, because a lot of Anker's stuff and ESR stuff come in a very similar colour, like kind of a baby blue kind of colour, and all my batteries are the same colour. So it all kind of complements the phone. So I'm not one of these that have a black phone with a white battery pack. So everything complements each other, from the ESR AirPods case. You know, I it was just a moment of kind of, something was kind of like, ugh, just gonna give them to me. I don't know. What the fuck does that mean? Here's Martin. Martin will know what I mean. Yeah. But it wasn't deliberate. It was just a series of events that just made everything kind of blue. It was really weird. Or baby blue, sorry. I've got all these out now. You know. Get in. Thank you. Sam, have a look at my reply to your double chin comment on Discord. Oh, no, I'm not. I always use Google phones. I can't stand Apple. Like my mum. Sam likes everything blue. Yeah, like everything blue, even my chicken. I like my chicken pink. Oh. I got your footage of a flight back from RNT. Huh? You talking about Dusseldorf? Oh, Rob and Chiet from Flight. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm trying to think. Sorry, I was like, R&T, where's that? I went Dusseldorf. Sorry, Tad. You shouldn't have to explain yourself again. I've got it now. Yeah, Martin's here. Hello, Martin. Martin's been gifted a membership as well by Tanya, I think, so. Lana's here as well. Yeah, the main man. Quite a lot of people are here today. Sorry, I didn't mean to binge it. Like, binge everyone. Like, go, oh, when's he going to upload? And he finally comes out with loads of videos just to get views. No, I haven't done that. Just, I've been busy. I've been sorting out my career. So, in July, I'm going to a new school. It's all sorted. I'm going to be doing a teacher assistant training course in September in Liverpool. So, kind of my future is sorted so long as I pursue it and not get silly ideas about the college and stuff, like which happened last time. I was on travel and tourism, and it was a funny college. Not just teachers just used to leave halfway through the courses, and the kids would leave as a result of it. Exams would be cancelled, assignments would never get finished because the teachers were always leaving and not signing in the work or whatever to the principal who marks it, or business PA of principal, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, there's a number of things that can create a bad learning environment in colleges, but there's one in Birkenhead which is notorious for. We've got a lot of campuses, but just teachers just drop in, drop out, drop in, drop out. I mean, nightmare. I mean, the course I was on, which I was actually really looking forward to, travel and tourism in 2023. I did that for a bit, went to college for that. I mean, I know a lad called Leo who goes to the pub. Not Leo on the channel. And he said, oh, it's fun to bits. Honestly, all the teachers have gone. One of the teachers who were there for 12 years, she's just left. A woman from Virgin, they assaulted her or something in the classroom. And she worked for Virgin, they just assaulted her. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of glad I left. I kind of left around December time. It's like, ugh. I mean, they give you a suit and all that you didn't have to pay for, but yeah, it was just a bit like, kind of glad I went on and did better things. But yeah, schools, yeah, I think it's what I'm good at, working in the creative industries or the creative faculties, departments. Yeah, that's kind of what I did that from 2020 to 2021 or 22, and then obviously I agreed to move on with my life and worked in a primary school for a bit, and then I'd say for the last half a year I've been kind of looking at secondary schools again, because that's what I want to do. I'm like, yeah, that's what I want to do for my future now. If I can do that and get paid, that'd be great. But I think the whole thing with travel and tourism with me with college for a bit of my time was, I don't know, quite a bit of a life lesson. Like, okay, I like travel, does a travel and tourism course, but is it really beneficial for my future? You know, it was not really, no. Not the best, and I get enough of my travel doing what I do on here anyway. So, you know, highlight of the travel and tourism course in the college was going over to Liverpool for the day. I did that on Monday, and I did it for free as well. And I actually paid students to pay the college for the trip to Liverpool. What the fuck? What the fuck? I get it for free because I've got the same thing my nan's got. She hasn't actually lost her bus pass, I've just stolen it. And I've just like airbrushed on a picture of me with an old lady's body. Like stuck it on with a bit of blue tack, just cut out my face with a bit of paper and stuff. You don't want me as your teacher. I did alright though. I was in an all girls school, secondary school by the way, so there's levels of challenging, and that was like, well, when the main teacher wasn't there, horrible. Well, not too horrible, but it wasn't great. And yeah, that was a bit of a funny school. But yeah, I mean, I did well there, but yeah, I think I saw one of the students the other day and they said, sir, why did you leave? And this was literally at the train station. And I was like, oh god, here they are from bloody Prenton School. I'm like, oh god, with the uniform. And I was like, shit, oh bloody hell. These are ones that I was teacher assisting in with. It was a volunteering placement what I had from January to April, and I lost it basically because one of the guys who was supporting me in that lead in the placement unfortunately went off. He left unfortunately, so they didn't have the support or the resources to support me in the school anymore. Yeah, very sad. It broke my heart actually, it really did. But I've moved on and I've gone, right, as that broke my heart, that's actually what I really want to do. I'm going to do teacher training. I'm going to do it. So it's kind of forced it down my throat, and that's what I want to do. I'm kind of like taking off with it. Sorry, I'm not reading any of your comments because I'm rude. But anyway, yeah, no, this girl was like, So why did you leave? And I just said, because they asked me to, and that's all I could say. And then she was like, "Oh," I was like, "Fucking hell, that's sad." That. Oh yeah, you know, when the kids miss you and stuff. And I was only there for about 2 months. You know, if I'd made that much of a good impression, yeah, that's sad. But hey, it's not the only bloody school, is it? But yeah, I was pretty upset. But yeah, I'm not even joking, to be honest. If Sam was my teacher, it would be my favourite teacher. I wouldn't be my favourite teacher. I'd bully him to death. I'd pull his ears and stuff. Punch him in the face, chin him. Get the water bottle and spray him. Oh god. Sam couldn't teach a dog to bark. Oh my god. Aaron's here as well. So you want to be an actual teacher? No, I'm gonna baby steps, right? Baby steps. So teacher, assistant, and then maybe, yeah. But there's no point me doing something in travel because I get enough of it on air, and also it's not really the if you're going to be doing travel and tourism or something to do with working in travel industry, it's not the best of paid jobs. It's not. It's a bit of a rocky road, and because of all the automation that's coming in now with travel and the travel industry, and computers are advancing. Yeah, they're really screwing people over with their jobs sometimes. So I mean, such a big industry. I mean, yeah, it's just too far, and I probably wouldn't have the money anyway to get to Manchester Airport or Liverpool every single day if I didn't take up the driving thing quicker. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, let's not. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up, Martin. I'm sorry. But honestly, no, it is kind of a factor in that. You'd be a great teacher, full of energy. That's what Carl said, though. Carl said, full of energy, he's honest. That's kind of like the fundamentals. But I don't know what I'd teach. I'd teach the creative industries faculty or whatever they call it. Because that's what I'm good at. I mean, I did do a bit of maths and stuff in the girls' school and helped them with the maths and their English and the science and learning for life. That was it. That was quite an important subject in that school, obviously. But yeah, it's just tried to. But that's all I did. I didn't actually help them with the work. All I said was, "Well, what do you think's the right answer?" Especially for learning for life. It was bloody hilarious. What do you think's the right answer? And they're like, I don't know. And I'm just like, well, what do you think's the right answer? Oh god. What about religious studies? That's perfect. I actually got a good grade in religious studies. I don't know how that actually worked out, to be honest. It's a massive industry. Over 1 million people work as teachers in this country. Oh yeah. Well, it's something I enjoy, and I don't really want to be doing everything with travel. I mean, that's the thing with me. I'm a complex human, and I don't like too much of things I enjoy. I know that's really weird, that, isn't it? I don't want to do something with music. I don't want to do something with YouTube and spend my whole life on it. I don't want to do too much with travel, and I certainly don't want to do too much in a school. I kind of like a good balance, so I like doing the school stuff and focusing on my career as well as the hobby stuff, which is YouTube and music. I don't like to focus too much on one thing. It's like a balance. It's like a seesaw for me. And if there's too much YouTube, I don't know, kind of like I get burnt out really easily. I've been there before, but yeah. Something to do with computers, maybe IT. Yeah, it kind of goes under that. Computers, creative industries is art, music, ICT. Even food, science, whatever they called it. Yeah, food science, Ian. Food science, remember? Making the cookies. Oh, man. But yeah, and that's what I'm good at. I'm not going to be a science teacher. I'm not going to be a maths teacher. I don't want to do any of them. I want to do something where I work in as a technician in those kind of areas, because that's what I've done before, and I was good at it. And eventually, in the girls' school, I actually got up to that level where I was helping out a lot in the lessons and with DT and more of it making block bots and stuff or whatever, where they get 2 bits of wood and put the eyes on and paint it and get frog tape and I think I actually brought in some frog tape one day because they ran out. I was like, oh, I've got frog tape at home. I used to make model airports and stuff, and I gave it to the school. Where's Mr. Lockett gone? He's strapped to the ceiling or whatever with all the frog tape. Like a bloody bogey. Oh, God. My options, Sam, I've said it to you before, would be police officer, train driver, or intelligence officer. Is that order all pay good? In that order, all pays good, sorry. Yeah, it would be good. That's what I want to do, though. At least I know what I want to do. I'm not someone who sits around in the, the wag fam with the stupid tracky suits on the bikes doing the wheelies with the stupid roadmen. That's what my sister calls them, roadmen, not knowing what the hell I'm doing with my life. Playing snooker every Tuesday in the local pub. I do actually play snooker every Tuesday in the local pub, but apart from that, I know what I'm doing. No, honestly. Be a bin man. Yeah, that's it, bin man, yeah. Jesus. But no, that's what I want to do. Okay, have I read everyone's message? Yeah, I'm good at the kind of the talking straight stuff. I mean, I tried my best. I didn't get chucked out of that school because I wasn't trying my best, or I didn't do anything in that school that led to them chucking me out. It was just really, really sad and unfortunate events and bad timing as well. Not on my behalf, but just sometimes the way life goes when someone leaves and you're kind of under their lead. They left because, no, all serious note, the guy wasn't well enough to do his job. In that position, it's a really stressful job, doing all. I'm not going to talk much about it because it's really, really private. But yeah, it's all political. It's all really, really, really sad. But yeah, I was just basically a subject of really poor, or a casualty of really poor timing, but not on my behalf. Just something that happens. But I tried my best every day. I mean, I even worked more days than I should have. Because I was in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then when I was going on holiday, I actually flew back to do some day. No, I didn't. I'm only joking. I worked. Oh God, I think it was the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the Friday, and extra time on the Monday, and then yeah, because I went on the Tuesday and they didn't break up until the Friday or the Thursday. I can't remember. I'm trying to be a pilot. Become the next James Bond, Sam. Daniel Craig's a imagine next James Bond just falling off all the roofs. Yeah. Oh, there's a pub down there. Didn't see anything. You could be a full-time plane. No, definitely not. Gary Fraser. God, I hear that name all the time. Oh, he's gifted one, Alano. Gary Fraser's got it. Cheers, Alano. Thank you. And if I don't thank you, Nightbot always will. Not Nightbot, sorry, Stream Elements. Oh my god, imagine if we were actually going to Russia. Got my coordinates wrong on the plane. Well, I haven't zoomed out. Where are we? Over Germany? Oh, that's my last waypoint. I've been on for 1 hour 13. Elgato hasn't died yet, which is a good thing. But yeah, no, I mean, that's what I want to do. I did enjoy it though. I mean, I've been in, obviously, the school I studied in was in there extra time after sixth form. I think sixth form for me was meant to be 2018 to late 2020, so that would have been year 12 and 13. But unfortunately, I had skipped a year. I wanted to do stuff with my YouTube, didn't work out, and I was basically just a bum for a good 6 months. Okay, yeah, I got into a white mess. But late 2018, early 2019, I sorted stuff out. I was like, right, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to go back to school, do sixth form, get some additional grades. Because I left alright, I didn't leave school with no grades. I get my English first time. I don't know if I got my English first time. I got my maths first time, but I wasn't happy with it and I was a bit worried. So went back, got my English with A level as well. And then got business studies, got 2 qualifications in business studies, BTEC or whatever. What else did I do? Oh, I can't remember. I think that was it. I just did the A-level English and the BTEC. Yeah. I did English twice, so I got the GCSE grade and then I got the A-level grade. So I went back and did it, and then COVID happened. So I was actually a year 12 in 2019 when I was actually meant to be a year 13, if that makes sense. And then blah 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 blah. COVID happened, start 2020, and then they were like, "Oh, Sam can come back next year as a year technically 14, but let's just say he's in year 13," and blah 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 blah. Anyway, another year went past, 2021, still in COVID times. Sam will now be a year 15, but we can't legally teach him anymore because he's now over 18 or whatever. So would he like to work as a kind of assistant, whatever, in whatever he enjoys? I was like, oh, whatever, yeah. I was close to going to college, but I was able to convince the head teacher I wanted to stay. Yeah, so I stayed another year because she's actually our neighbour, so a little bit of a not what you know to, but she literally only let me stay a year, and that's how I kind of was like, oh, maybe I do enjoy working in a school. Maybe that's what I want to do and help out, because that's say 2021 to 2022, particularly late, very late 2021. I was on fire in that place. Honestly, they had loads for me to do. I was helping out everywhere. It was really, really, really good, And then I wanted to do my travelling. Obviously, I wanted to go Tenerife in early 2022, and yeah, it's all very confusing. And I worked in a bloody primary school after that, helping out with maintenance, which was good. Learned a lot of good stuff there. And then went to college halfway through that. Didn't work out, so I went back there, helped out. 2 different caretakers. So that's how I met my mate George Boomstraw. And I would say since September. Yeah, I worked in the grammar school for a bit, and then they wanted me to move to the girls' school. I was like, no, not doing that. So I went off, left on my own terms, which you don't do that, because it does show up in the end on your CV. Why did he walk out? Oh, he walked out on his own initiative. Never going to get you a job anywhere if you do that anywhere, but I did it because I thought I was a little badass. And I was like, right, grammar school, fuck you, I'm going to go somewhere else. And I ended up in an all-girls school. So what did that achieve? Exactly nothing. So I just ended up going to another one somewhere. So it was like almost like, oh, you're trying to defy the laws of kind of physics in a way. And then I just ended up back in a same-sex school. But another one somewhere, a little further down the road. And now I've been offered another place, which is actually closer, so that's kind of good. And now I'm like, well, 2-week placement in July. I'm going to see what happens. If they like me, if I like them, maybe there might be a bit of convincing for me to work in September till foreseeable future, maybe they could do an apprenticeship there. If they hear about he's hoping to train up and go to college to do some sort of level 1, level 2. It's either level 1, level 2, level 3 teaching assistants. But if you want anything higher than that, actual teacher training to be an actual qualified teacher, it's university for the diploma. But level 1, level 2, level 3, ideally you probably want level 2, whatever, MBQ for it. Yeah, that is college. So, yeah. Sorry, I know I'm boring everybody, but it's I know what I want to do. It's not like it was 2 years ago where I was like, oh, I'm going to do travel and tourism again. You know, definition of insanity, that, isn't it? Because it didn't work, and also, what am I going to get out of it in the end? What am I going to get out of it? Travel and tourism. I know that sounds really great for an aviation channel. Everyone goes, oh, that's really good. That's what you should be doing. But honestly, in the grand scheme of things, what am I going to get out of it? When I leave, and however long the course is, what am I going to get out of it? Nothing. Because there's nowhere nearby that do travel and tourism. And I ideally want an airport. I don't want to do travel and tourism and end up working down at, you know, the docks in Liverpool. Not really. Alexandra kind of sexy as well, though. I want to do something in the school. Because it's a fine balance then between this and, I don't mean the microphone, my YouTube stuff and the school stuff. Yeah. Didn't realise there's so many examinations boards in this country, Sam. My GCSEs were with AQA, my A-level grades were Pearson. Mad. Never heard of them. Mine were all AQA. I think it depends on the school though, I'm not sure. I didn't go to a grammar school though. I should have, but I didn't. It was oversubscribed. I did my 11 plus, but it was oversubscribed. Oh, I did my 11 plus later and it was oversubscribed, so I was like, right, I'll stay in the but I went to a bit of a rough school. Yeah, quite a rough school. It was a racist school, rough school, and had quite a lot of little problems in there, and then it eventually got a little bit better. And then by maybe 2017, 2016, new head teacher, he was really good, and only about 2 years ago they got outstanding at Ofsted. So how a head teacher can turn things around is incredible. But I was taught to look after myself in going to quite a rough school, so I'm kind of happy I went there, because you can, I don't know, kind of look after yourself and know the dickheads a little bit better in how they think and what sets them off. You know, if you look, anyone can go to a grammar school and all the kids can be fine. Not all of them are fine, but quite a lot of them are all right. They've got, you know, a goal, and they can go out into the real world and look at someone the wrong way and they can get killed. You know what I mean? It's quite easy. I mean, I thankfully, because I went to for quite a while, it was quite rough. You know, I know what upsets people and what not to do. If you ever find yourself in a bit of a tricky situation with somebody, so yeah. I'm not saying I'm like Bruce Lee or something, like stuff like that, you know, all that, but it was quite difficult. Sam, should you be drinking whilst operating such a large aircraft? Yes. Sam, if you're a level 3 teaching assistant, can you apply to do teacher training to become a fully qualified teacher, or do you have to? I think it's university. Yeah, you'd rather want the higher, you know, grade in it, wouldn't you, or qualification? I mean, it's very competitive, isn't it? But schools are very desperate places. I mean, I've seen it. They will literally get anybody in as a visitor who may have had maybe 4 months in a school, in a primary school, and they'll just drag them in, offer them like a 4-week placement, and as soon as the teacher's back, they'll kick them out the door. I've seen it, and the kids' behaviour is, scary. When I was in the girls' school, it was, dancing on the desks and throwing things out the window. I was like, what are you throwing out the window? What? Oh, I threw my book out the window so it just fell, and someone else would do it, can you go and get my book? I'm like, well, it's outside. How am I gonna get your book? You know what I mean? Have you seen the Pope's passed away? He or whatever. That was the latest one. He was purple. What the hell? Thanks, Flight Sim. You would be, wouldn't you? It's when rigor mortis sets in. That's all I said. I said, well, you would be purple, wouldn't you? Bloody hell. Were you in the movie? I've seen you in the movie, and I'm like, okay, now. Pissing myself laughing, honestly. It's so funny. Are you related to a teacher? Is your name Jack? It's brilliant. So funny. Honestly, some of the comments were some of the funniest and most random stuff I've ever heard in my life. It's hilarious. Do you go to college, sir? No. I used to. What did you do in college? Oh, that was another one. I went down to the office one day and he said, "Sir, where did you go?" And I was like, this is like year 10. He said, well, I went down because I needed to speak to the office. I need to get lined paper for you all. And they were like, well, what did you say in the office? And I'm like, I said I needed paper, and also I need to speak to him about time off. Why are you having time off? Why is a very silly question, by the way. If anybody knows, why, it could just go on and on and on. If you think like that. Where are you going? Going on holiday. Where are you going on holiday? Tenerife. Why are you going on holiday? And at that point, I just turned on my heel. I was like, this is silly. But honestly, it was just like, it's so funny. Coming home, I was like, what just happened? Honestly, why is a very silly question. So someone goes into hospital. Why did they go into hospital? Because they fell over. Why did they fall over? Because it was a cold day. Why was it a cold day? Because that time of year, ice forms, and they slipped on it. Right. Why is ice slippery? And you know what I'm talking about? It just goes on, and that's what it was like. It was really tiring. Funny though, but not what I should be doing really. Not answering silly questions like that. But it is good. It was funny. I think when there's a supply, I think that's kind of what you need sometimes. It's better than them chucking bricks wrapped in paper, you know what I mean, and pretending they're airplanes. You know, just to let you know, I'm still here listening, but applying for jobs at the same time. Oh, good on him. We've motivated him now. Why is a crook there? Oh, that's the other funny thing as well in that school. DT cooking, that was it. Food science. Oh, that was so hilarious. So there's all these girls with the aprons on and all that, and then there's just me trying to tie a knot backwards, and I realise that they all tie it in front of them. I'm like, oh, duh. So I'm like trying to tie a bloody knot with literally my hands behind my back, and I realise they've all done it before, and I'm like, oh, I'm such an idiot. You know, what was I doing? Just had an itch in my back, you know. And then there's me thinking that we're making cookies, so I say to them all, I think we're making cookies today because the teacher was late or whatever. And they're like, right, Mr. Lockett's here, blah 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 blah. Today we're making hot cross buns, and I'm just like sitting there like the biggest idiot ever. Like, why did I say cookies? Oh god. Okay, now yeah, I can't even tie a knot. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's so funny. It was hilarious. Honestly, yeah, it was funny. It was just a funny time. I mean, I wasn't there grinning and laughing all the time. You know, it was just one of them where, when I came home, I just used to reflect on the day. Or no, I might have gone to the pub like at 5 o'clock and just reflected and gone, what do they mean? You don't know how to tie a knot. Oh god. I've always wondered why I keep falling over, you know. Yeah, it's good. It's not sit here in science doing it. Or at least we're, helping. Oh, it's so funny. Like, it's such a funny time. Yeah. But I'll get that again though. Hopefully, but I'm going to a mixed school now, so it's not. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier for me, hopefully. just the wag fan coming in and beating me up. Oh god, sticking cigarette butts in my ear and stuff, Oh bloody hell. I've had it all before. Not that, but teenage lads being funny and stuff. Yeah, I think sometimes they think I'm one of them. Well, in the school I went to when I was 2021 to 22, and I was doing the extended sixth form work, volunteering, placement, which I really shouldn't be been doing. I probably should have been training up. But yeah, hindsight, isn't it? I mean, that's what it makes it sound. It makes it sound like I've been into loads of schools and I failed. Not really. I mean, my first school, I chose to leave, and I kind of had to as well. And then the primary school, left on good terms with that. That was brilliant. Grammar school was probably the worst mistake I've ever made in my life, because that's just silly. Really, really silly what I did in there. Just left on my own terms because I didn't like the sound of it, or didn't like where they were putting me. And then just ended up going to an alternative school that's exactly the same. And then unfortunately, so I've just been kind of unfortunate, but I think the only fault of mine has been in the grammar school, and I chose to leave on my own terms. But yeah. But I've had a good reference from basically every single one. I've had a good reference from my original school, primary school, and I'm going to get a good reference from apparently I'm going to be getting a glowing reference from the girls' school, so, I think, I don't think I'll be finding it too difficult because of the amount of good references I've had. Well, but that's basically it. That school ended on good terms. If they didn't like me or didn't think I was good enough or shouldn't be working in a school environment at all, it's not up for me, they would never have given me a reference, and they're offering to give me a reference. So I feel happy. Sam, please can you pin my big message from before? Oh bloody hell, oh yeah. Got it now? Have I read all the chat as well? I think I have. So how did you actually get into teaching assistants? Well, I'm not a teaching assistant. I've played the role on a very rookie kind of way. You know what I mean? Or I've gone in as volunteering, written to them, said maybe I could do some collaboration with your school or whatever as an individual, and they've come back and they've either ignored me. Right? They've either ignored me. They've either gone, sorry, we can't do that because blah 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 blah, A, B and C, but we'll keep you on file in case we need support in the future, as it's just a tactic. Or I've ever gone, yes, we can support you. So in the last really 7 months I've been able to get into 2 schools, right? Okay, they haven't been long term, but the problem with the girls' school is they promise too much, and the guy promised too much. Obviously you can't see what's down the line, you know what I mean? If somebody's not well, they're not well. So that could have been my future, that place. It could have been, but it's just really unfortunate what happened. Really, really sad. I didn't see it coming either, because he wasn't there for a good 1 month after obviously he left. So I was like, ooh, it's just gone half term, Easter half term, I hope he's back, because I kind of need someone to support my frame in that place, because I've kind of got a timetable, and every time it says learning hub, learning hub, learning hub, learning hub, I'm going to art or whatever, ICT. I feel like I just needed a bit more structure in there, and we didn't know how to do it without him. It's really sad. I probably shouldn't be broadcasting it across the internet, to be honest. But it's just, yeah, really unfortunate. But if anyone thinks, oh, Sam's whatever, he's an idiot or whatever, he didn't work hard enough, or oh, it's just him, it's the problem's him, not the school. No, not really, because they've given me a reference, so you can't argue against that. But I think the thing that really got me into it was just the satisfaction of helping them. You know what I mean? So I never forget when I was doing the thing in 2022. I'm sorry if this is boring, people. We will move on in a minute. Promise. When I realise I'm flying the wrong way. I'll never forget it. I think it's 2021 November or something. I can't remember, October, and went in, and they were doing prep for the GCSE stuff, year 10 or whatever, year 11, I can't remember, and there were a group of 4 students on each different table, you know, like exam kind of conditions, whatever. I had to do the final piece to write up, and they had to paint basically a thing from their portfolio and put it on a massive canvas, you know, big plank of wood, you know, it had splinters in it. They had to sand it and then paint it on whatever their desired artist or whatever, Francis Bacon or I can't remember artist names, but anyway, they did the write up and then they eventually done the final piece, and well, practicing for the final piece, whatever, mock exams, whatever, chocolate exams, that's it. And I said, well, how about some group of, I think it was a group of girls and then a group of lads, and both of them didn't know how to break down the image, they didn't know how to paint it. So I said, do you know on your phone how you can get a grid? On the iPhone how you can get like a 9 grid, 3x3 9 grid to frame your image. I said, take a picture of what you're going to be painting for your final piece, break it down and paint it in in different sections of a grid. So whatever, top left of a grid 1, do a little bit of detail there, or just, you could obviously do the sky and then whatever, the land, and then a little bit of detail, but detail it by each grid. And they passed, and I was like, I was really satisfied, you know. I was like ready to go, I was pumping, you know. I was like, oh yeah, this is really good. Maybe I should get into this. It was just like a little thing in my mind. It was just like, oh no, you're not doing this. You're not going to do that. You're going to be a full-time aviation YouTuber, dickhead. Okay, now sat here, yeah. But no, honestly, it's like maybe I should do that. Do you get paid for it then? Well, it does lead to getting paid, yes. Obviously, it leads to getting paid. It's apprenticeships are payment, but I've never been in one long enough to get the apprenticeship role, you know, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully the future looks good, bright. I have applied for the one in Liverpool, City of Liverpool College, which I've never been there before. I've had a look around, and I really liked it. I had a look around in like March or April of 3 years ago, whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, because I was going to do travel and tourism, but I found out that same campus do teacher assistant training and stuff. I'm like, well, that's kind of good. I'm going to do that. So I've applied. I've got to meet a criteria because they're very grade heavy, bottom heavy on the grades, obviously. And yeah, I'm gonna do it. Do you intend to apply to be a teaching assistant on the that's it, yeah, apprenticeship. We got there in the end. What Sam actually wants to do. It's just like the last maybe 5 years it is kind of built up, well maybe 3 years, it's kind of built up to this, I feel. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of, I learned that college with travel and tourism didn't work, and I'm kind of glad some people can go, oh, he's messing about, he's mucking about, whatever. More time ticking, more time he's going to end up, whatever, as a bum. But I feel like I've done so much in such a short space of time, and I've learnt so much, you know. Travel and tourism, went to college 2023 till, well, obviously September 2023 till start of the new year 24, and found out not for me. not working. College is rubbish, teachers are rubbish. I'm good mates with one lad in there. Is it really worth just to go in there, just to do a bit of work, and him to be kind of the only person who understands how I feel? And the teachers just go, oh, it's just the environment of the classroom, and because it's near Christmas. What? That was actually an excuse for bad behaviour. Oh, they've got a condition. It's not a condition throwing Starbucks across the room because he didn't like... I saw that. Hot chocolate. Some girl didn't like some lad or whatever. Chucked it at him. Honestly, and a little bit got on me. And that was my new suit as well. I was furious because they gave us suits for travel and tourism. So I was like... I think I actually left that day, midday. I think I called my dad and said, the place is like some sort of zoo. Honestly. And he said, where? I'm like, I'm at college. It's like a zoo. I can't consult the teachers about it because they just say, oh, because of special needs and stuff. I've seen special needs chuck in hot chocolate because they don't like somebody, because they cheated on somebody. That isn't special needs. That's just bad behaviour. I'm sorry. There's a difference there. Honestly. It's difficult, Sam. I know it's depressing. It's just... I've learned a lot in 3 years, but basically it's... I'm kind of glad it hasn't taken me 30 years, because for some people it takes 30 years for them to realise. I'm kind of glad it's taken me 3 years. Not even 3 years, 2 years probably, maximum for 2 years. To figure out what I really want to do. And I have been doing a lot of pissing about, I know that. With travel and tourism, and maybe I overstayed my welcome in the primary school a little bit, but the secondary school before that, the one where obviously I went good, that's kind of the place that made me think this is what I want to do. But it's just like a momentary whatever word kind of thought. It was just like, ooh, momentary thought, that's it. It was just like, oh, maybe I could do this, because I felt happy about myself. He's grinning everywhere. You wouldn't believe what I've done. Well, I heard that they passed. The art teacher went up to me and said, oh, they passed because you explained it to them really well with your phone. And I was like, oh, that time. Because obviously so much happens in one day, you forget what happened on the Monday, and it's only Tuesday. Honestly, it's like that sometimes with schools. You forget what day, and you're meeting so many new people as well, and students, when you're actually in the lessons as well, not when you're doing things behind the scenes. You meet so many new and I'm shit with names, I forget them all the time. Hey, you baghead. What's your name again? Yeah, it's good. Definitely want to do it though. I've got it sorted though. I've got it sorted. That's what I want to do, and it's not too over ambitious like travel and tourism is. I mean, it's like a stopgap, travel and tourism. I only went there because I thought, oh, I do YouTube, and I do travel and tourism kind of stuff on YouTube, but it's not travel and tourism and aviation. You know what I mean? Aviation. You can get onto aviation courses though, but I don't think that's for me. Honestly, I don't think I want something I can actually get a qualification from and immediately stick it on the door of a school and go, I'm up for this, I want this, and I've had it, you know. But that's what I want to do. I don't want to be playing around with silly little ideas with, you know, kind of plastering over the cracks just to fill my time. Oh, I'm going to do travel and tourism. Oh, I'm going to do arts and media in a college, you know. Like I was saying in September, I remember that didn't work out. Because obviously I ended up cancelling my application thing because one of the schools got back. So I've always got ammunition to kind of occupy my time. It's kind of a funny one. I mean, I even agreed, there's a place in Birkenhead called The Hive that do kind of events and stuff for young people and kind of helps them, whatever, if they come from a bit of a a troubled background. I'm looking to maybe do some summertime work in there. Honestly, yeah. Just to kind of help, because they do music, video arts, all ages. I think it's from 4 years old to maybe 19. So all ages. So if I could help out in there for a bit of time, just to fill my time in the summer, I want to do it. I'd do it because it looks good on the CV. So I think I've got the right idea now. It's not was a few years ago like, oh, it's traveling tourism, do it on YouTube, you know, just to fill the time. Well, I didn't think it was. I actually thought, oh, I could get a job in the travel and tourism industry, but how am I going to get that? 2 years at college, you know. Where am I going to go? I can't drive yet because I refuse to do it at the moment because there's so many waiting lists or whatever they say on driving stuff, and I don't know where am I going to go if I do get a qualification in travel and tourism. What am I going to do? Because a lot of it was very ambiguous. It's not the word. Vague. It was really vague where you might end up. But he actually said at the start, because you could end up working on cruise lines, on the rail, in whatever, working for, you know, kind of bus network stuff and bus stations, or with some of the airlines. But it was really vague where I would end up, and I don't know, maybe it was a good idea to jump out of a course. Well, I jumped out of a course because it was going horribly wrong. It was alright in September. I think you can go back to two years ago and me going, oh yeah, look, college is going great and all that, and blah 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 blah. But I think by late November, and yeah, it was going a bit tits up, and yeah, just assignments I was doing weren't getting marked. They had bloody, what's it called? Google. Oh, not Google. Microsoft Note. I can't no. Office 365. They did all the submission on Office 365. All the what do you call it? Assignments were done on Office 365. You could either do it inside the actual app with the Office 365. So is that Note or PowerPoint or whatever? Submit them Word and put them on Office 365, and the teachers would be able to mark it. You'd have to put unit whatever, unit 2, unit 1, travel and tour, and put them in the and just the system of it was rubbish, because people would be submitting their work, and not purposely but obviously on accident, putting the assignments into the wrong folders, and the teachers would go, your work hasn't been signed in, no this, blah blah blah, you're going to lose your placement on the course, blah blah blah, you know. 2 months later the teacher's gone. You know, so it's it was rookie, because just the whole dynamics of it with using Office 365, which can be good if it's set up right, you know, but it's kind of like my YouTube calendars, isn't it? No one buys my YouTube calendars at the start of each year because the system of it is rubbish. You got to have a PayPal thing, you got to pay on PayPal to secure your order, and then 10 days later in the post you get your calendar. That's not really great, and you can't really see what you're buying. You know, I need a proper website where I can stick them on and get people's details. You know, I shouldn't be doing or selling calendars like that. It worked for a bit, but people now on the internet want to see what they're buying. If they're paying somebody on PayPal, whatever, 19 quid for a calendar for the year 2026, let's just say, and the only image I've seen of it was on your YouTube community post. It does raise a lot of kind of suspicion on, will I get this calendar? I'm paying someone on PayPal. He says the order is secure. Do I trust him? Yeah, YouTube channel with 15,000. You know, there's a lot of suspicion. So I need a proper official website, which I can build myself. I know how to do a website. Easy. Hi guys, all my streams are delayed at the moment because I'm struggling to build the website. I've been trying 5 months and I just can't bloody do it. It's a secured, yeah, well, that's what I want to do. And there's so many schools in my area. I mean, Babington is littered with schools, secondary schools, primary schools, everywhere. Literally, everywhere you go, It's mayhem at 3 o'clock. Honestly, 8 o'clock, 3 o'clock, bedlam. Honestly, there's students everywhere. A lot of schools on the Wirral, a lot. And yeah, that's how I've been able to fly around a couple of them. I haven't been in all of them though. I've only been in about 3. Honestly, I've only been in about 4. One I actually had to go to because I was a student, as a kid. Primary school, which actually went there when I was a kid as well, but because they knew me, they let me in. And then the grammar school for boys, and then the blah 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 for girls, and that's it. So I've only had 2. I've been in that are kind of foreign, if you know what I mean. Not kind of ones I went to and studied in, but kind of the ones that I'm like, well, never been there before. Have you been in Hickories in Chester since it's been renovated? Yeah, I have, and you wouldn't know it's been renovated. Honestly, I don't mean it in a bad way, but well, I clearly do. Yeah, I can't tell what they've done. Seriously, I looked around. I think I went there about a month ago. Had a pint of Heineken, went off, and I was like, what have they done? Well, honestly, what have they done? Have they like just like filled in a few cracks in the ceiling or something, or laid a a carpet, or put like a rug down, or like a little, I don't know, got a new plank of wood on the bar surface, or got a new pump. I don't know. I'm like, what have they done? I couldn't tell what they've done. Toilets look the same. They haven't made anyone redundant, at least I don't think so, because, well, I don't go in there enough to know, but I think they're all the same. I don't know. There's only a couple of them working there. There's a guy behind the bar who's always behind the bar, so that's why I'm saying that. He doesn't know me, I don't know him, it's just I'm like, oh, him again, who always thinks I'm 12. Got rid of an ant Sam. Honestly, I can't tell what they've done in that place. You'd walk in and you'd think, oh, there's Hickories. Honestly, it's not like, you know, sparse and stuff and like really clean and all that. I'm not saying it's dirty. I'm just saying it just looks the same. I'm sorry. I don't mean in a bad way. It just looks the same. You know, we've got the same beer garden, the same little lights outside. Yeah, I can't tell what they've done, I'm sorry. I went a few weeks back, didn't notice any real change, but I'm going on Saturday. Oh, okay. Hey, it'd be good to meet up with him. I like Chester. Renovated the prices. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've sat down with an accountant and like an attorney and gone, Heineken, there's this guy who comes in once a month with his nan. £5. That'll be £7 now. There you are. We have to close until, what was it, a month or something. Still stinks of stale piss. Oh man, yeah. Can we stop talking about schools, please? Yeah, I'm actually bored of it now. I might change my mind soon and go, nah. Not schools. I'm going to be an architect. Yeah, Hickories has really made me interested in architecture because they haven't done anything. I like to notice these things. It's a massive downgrade. I think it's alright, and I've never had the food though. I only go in because they've got Heineken imported from Holland, and that's it. That's the only reason why. I must have seen it through the window. I must have gone, ooh! Kind of charged in. And that's it. I've never had a burger from there, never had any food from Hickories, ever. No. Never. There's a cinema in it, what? All the same people going there stinking to piss. Oh god. I'll tell you where we were on Monday night after the Liverpool parade, which I don't really want to talk about because obviously there's a lot of bad news on that, isn't there? Which is sad. It's one of them. I don't think it was purpose based. I think it was just one of those things that happened, and there's a lot of people in one computation. But anyway, apart from that, yeah, I actually went. I was only there for an hour though. I just wanted to kind of soak up the atmosphere. I actually got a flare set off in my face as well. It's like, oh dear, but I got a bit of footage. Saw a load of people heading to the station. I was like, right, the bus has clearly gone past, so I was like, get out of here quick. And actually went out for a my mum messaged me at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, just before I set off, said, I think because my sister has a boyfriend who's all the way in Liverpool, she said, Anna's not in tonight, do you fancy going to the Tandoori with me and Dad? I was like, oh, okay. We go out all the time. But I was like, okay, I'll go, whatever. I thought it was takeaway, but we said, no, we're going to go, we've got a table reserved. I was like, okay, I'll go, whatever, I'll meet up with you there. So I went there, left Liverpool at 5 o'clock. It's sad because I did actually walk down that street where the incident happened at around 4:30. So yeah, kind of sad stuff. But anyway, moving on from that, yeah, it was good. The atmosphere was very good. But what was I originally gonna say? Oh bloody hell! Ah, that was it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we're in the Tandoori. Anyway, half an hour in, I've been sat down. These people come in, and you seem to get this now in public. Really loud people in a quiet restaurant where you're meant to be kind of well behaved. Now I know there's us at the Romper, but that's an exception. But no, people. I don't know if you've ever had it. You've been in a restaurant, you're trying to enjoy it with whoever, special occasion or maybe not, and it's clearly a special occasion for people next door on the other table, because shriek, and especially if there's women in the group, blokes with really, really annoying laughs, really loud, like almost attention seeking, like really loud, really annoying people. And then there's the women with a shrieking all that. It's just I don't know what it is, honestly. It seems to be a thing that's I'm noticing more and more now when I do go out. Just a group of people who are just really, or one person in that group who are really loud. I don't know if it's because more scummier people have money. I'm not sure. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Or I don't know. They treat anywhere they go like their own home. I really don't know, because when you're in a restaurant, you kind of got to behave in a certain way, but yeah, I seem to be noticing it a little bit more in the last few years. People who go to restaurants, and I know people are allowed to have a good time, but it's just like, come on, there's people sitting down, and these people arrived through the door, and they knew they were loud as well. They said, oh, it's nice and quiet in here, good luck guys, and we just walked in, all clearly from the bloody estate, sat down, and oh god, they're only quiet when they're eating, honestly. But honestly, it seems to be more of a thing now. People who are like attention seeking and go, oh yeah, I'm going to be as loud as possible just to kind of prove I'm the big I am or whatever. Yeah, really annoying. I don't know what it is, because I don't remember, and particularly my mum and dad don't remember people behaving like that at all in the past or in restaurants. If you went to a restaurant, you behaved in a certain way. You were quiet, considerate, paid the bill, and kind of tidied up after yourself. But these people who come in now and make a mess and ruin it forever, because all these people were enjoying, obviously, a tandoori, and all these people, like an old guy with his wife, kind of looking like, what's going on? Yeah, shame really. I know people are allowed to have a good time. I'm not saying people aren't, but there's a limit to kind of the setting and stuff. And yeah, it's not McDonald's. It's it's quite a classy restaurant with people who go in some people who may have saved up. I know they have. Obnoxious is the word. Yes, that's it. Yeah, people who are just. Yeah, I can't stand it personally. My dad, he's like allergic to it. He like turns around and goes, and my nan literally goes over to him and goes, we're trying to have a nice meal here and you're being rather disrespectful. You know, so there's kind of levels. There's me who goes, and then there's my dad who turns around. And then there's my nan with her boxing gloves on. Bruce Lee. With a card, with a bus, whoosh, swiping them. I didn't lose it. Just a tactic. So nobody knows where it's going to come from next. Oh, God. Oh, here he is. Will's back. I'm surprised we've not been asked to leave a romper sometimes. Yeah, we well, it's never really that busy in there, is it? I don't think we're too loud in there. No, it's Carl who's quite quietly spoken. There's me who kind of never says a thing after my stream. I'm kind of like a little mouse. I'm just like, you know, and then there's my dad who's like, and then there's Martin who cracks up every now and then. I don't think we're that bad. I don't know. I don't think there's one person in the group of the people that go to the romp who's obnoxious. I don't know. Even my dad is though. Oh, God. Horrendous laugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's just a bit annoying, I don't know. You don't get it at bars so much, but you get it at restaurants, I don't know. Annoying. Maybe I do. Maybe it is in bars, but it doesn't annoy me as much. I don't know, maybe because in my brain, I think as a restaurant, you got to behave in a certain way. I don't know. Yeah, I remember when I was a kid and I was... don't laugh, but I was in Pizza Hut and I behaved so badly, honestly. I don't think I even got the pizza. I don't know what I was doing. I was complaining or something about what flavoured Coke I was going to have, and I was only about 3 years old. And Mum and Dad said, right, he's been disrespectful, he's complaining about his Coke, he's made a mess on the machine, going home. And that was it. I literally got dragged out because I didn't appreciate it or something, and that was it. So yeah, it's kind of tough love, but I'm kind of glad. Fiji ended up getting us some looks that time. Oh, God. What time was that? Oh, the only time he's been to the romper, which was once. I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, it was a few times when I was a kid, and I just got removed from the situation if I didn't appreciate it. Honestly, yeah, if I didn't appreciate it or didn't, cause I think once it's some dessert or something. I don't know where it was, some restaurant, Liverpool, and I'd made a mess of a dessert or whatever, or I didn't clean the table up properly after my dessert. I made a mess with the ice cream. Mum and Dad said, right, get him in the car. And that was it. Yeah. Or whinged or something at my nan and granddad's, and my granddad bloody shouted at me like crazy. Honestly, I was closing the door in the lounge or something, opening and close, you know, as kids do, and there was glass panes in it, and I think my granddad thought, oh, if they break and shatter, he's going to cut himself, and blah, blah, blah. I think I was singing, la 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 la. Anyway, next minute, door flies open. Stop it! Get back in your high chair. And that's it. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah. I was so upset though. I can't remember it, but my nan does. Got told to pipe down as well by somebody. I can't remember. I think it was my Uncle Norman told me to pipe down once. I was whinging. He just came out of the kitchen and went, pipe down! And I cried for like 6 hours, honestly. That was only last week. Well, I think if you bring kids up like that, it's better. Yeah. I've got PTSD now, Pizza Hut and the the ice cream machine. That was it. The ice cream machine. It wasn't a drink, it was an ice cream. I was whinging about the ice cream machine, and my mum and my dad just went, take him home, we're going. I think we'd already paid, I can't remember, and I just got sent home and locked in my room for the night because I was whinging. I don't get that anymore though. I'm allowed to behave however I want. Yeah, it's kind of like you got to teach them how to behave like that, and then once they get it, you know they won't behave like that. So it's kind of like freedom, you know. Yeah, I think it's good. I see them now when they're running around. I've seen it in certain places where they're doing laps of kind of a restaurant, kids, and they're all running, and there's the waitress with the hot food. You know, someone could get sued there. I don't know why restaurants don't have a thing on the door saying do not let your kids run around. I've seen it in one of the local places, which I go to maybe once every 2 weeks, yeah. And they're bringing out, you know, like shashliks and stuff. No, not shashliks. Things, really hot food. You know, you hear it sizzling, and there's kids like running and darting and running off to the play area and throwing little balls at each other, little plastic balls. And it's like, you know, if that ends up in someone's food, or if a waitress happens to fall over a kid they can't see because the kid's tearing, you know, doing a Tokyo drift basically around the corner of a pub, because pub and grub, they're not really restaurants, are they? You kind of got to deliver a certain like kind of hospitality and just, you know, cleanliness and standards for it to be classed as a restaurant. But anyway, no, I've seen it, I've just watched it and I've gone, oh dear, what if, you know, what if sizzling food coming out on a platter, it's hot. It's not going to be ice cold, it's going to be bloody red hot, and if that ends up on somebody or on a kid, yeah, I don't know, maybe we should stop that from happening. Yeah, anyway, I don't mean to be some sort of control freak anyway. Right, we're approaching the Mediterranean. I think we're just over, oh, where are we over? Is it Monaco? All I've talked about in this stream is nonsense, isn't it? Just nonsense. God, Tanya and Becky are probably trying to work out how to get a refund now on YouTube. Yeah, Montpellier, Nice, that's further. I think we are over Nice, aren't we? Nice is down there. Mazil, is that it? Hope it looks good in HDR as well. It's quite a colourful livery, isn't it? Ooh. We had a good night the other night. Apart from the loud group of people. There's only 3 of them. They made noise as if there was like 10 of them. That was the problem. There's no aviation talk at all. I want a refund. Oh god, I don't know what to talk about. I never know what to talk about with aviation nowadays. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. The whatever, all the knowledge has been kind of fed down. It's like I've got nothing else to talk about now. I don't know. Global? No. It's been and gone. Missed that. My fault. Talk about life? Yeah. What is all that? Oh, I really don't know. That light is really bright as well. I'm gonna have to turn it down. No, not up. Bloody hell. There's the green. Oh no, the green's come back. No, we don't want too much green. Because if I turn the light off, it looks shit. That's alright, isn't it? It's not too bad. No, I saw it for you. Oh man. Is that a boat down there? Have they animated boats as well? Have they ever done boats? That's good, isn't it? Oh no, it's a Ryanair. How high up are we? I thought it was a boat. It's a Ryanair boat. God, is it really gone that bad? Here's Dylan again. Taking the, oh god, what was it he was on? He missed his bus back from, oh, he landed at Liverpool Airport. He had to go on the what's it called? The Ambulift or whatever it's called. The thing that gets people who have bad mobility. And Dylan had to take a ride in it. Jesus. Leave a highlight of his month, that. It would be my highlight. I'd tell everyone about that. Hope the food is good at Hickory's on Saturday. I don't fancy food poisoning. He'll be alright. It's beef, innit? You're not going to get sick from beef. Oh, just watch me in a week. Imagine. End up going there and whatever and getting ill. Yeah, it's chicken mainly, isn't it? You want to be careful with chicken. See, if I ever have chicken out, I'm always cutting it. I cut it loads. I cut it like 50 times. Just to check. I'm like, microscope. So funny, honestly. But the incident in Tenerife was just bad. That, you know, for someone literally 48 hours before that place in Tenerife was literally doing food science in a school, doing the lessons with them, and to say, no, the chicken has to be at 175 Celsius or something like that, I think it is, for chicken. I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember. Telling them about it and say, oh, you don't want to get it wrong and all that because you regret it. Why would you get it wrong, sir? Because you bloody will. Oh. But anyway, after that, end up in Tenerife and eating raw chicken. I don't think it was raw. I don't know. It wasn't raw. It was undercooked. That's it. I went back twice as well. Okay, now. Yeah, she said, oh, it's not raw. It's because we cook it first and then we fry it. Well, it's still pink, you know. I just want all the chicken from that. I didn't miss the bus. The stupid plod driving it saw me coming down the stairs and decided he couldn't be bothered to open the doors again. Oh, right, okay. Poor Dylan. Dylan doesn't deserve that. Yeah, he was on an A330 as well. So, not going into Liverpool. He went somewhere in Switzerland. Where did you fly to, Dylan? I can't remember now. It wasn't Mallorca to Zurich, was it? Yeah, that place in Tenerife. I mean, I was enjoying it at first. I was enjoying it, and I was like, Dad, why has it got the giblets in it? You know, it's kind of like that. It didn't have giblets in it, but it was very kind of pinky, and I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, I was speaking to someone the other day, some lad I know, and he said, oh yeah, I was terribly ill the other day, and I was like, oh, how did that happen? He said, I ate some chicken that was raw, and I was like, he hasn't seen my stream, has he? Because this guy doesn't know anything about YouTube with me. And he just goes, no, I bought some chicken from the butcher's, and I was hungry, I just wanted to get it cooked as quick as, and I ate it raw, and I was sick like for 2 days, and I was like, I think I'm bad. You know, this is a guy who's like so hungry, he buys chicken from the butcher's and then just ends up eating it, and I'm like, you alright, mate? You okay? Heathrow to Zurich on a Swiss A220, Zurich to Faro on, oh right, Edelweiss, I could probably do that as well. As Edelweiss, it wasn't a Swiss 340, sorry, Edelweiss. Or Edelweiss. So Zurich to Faro. It's a strange route, that, isn't it? So if you did, because I know Swiss used to bring in the 340 for Heathrow, didn't they? They used to operate Heathrow to, oh god, is it Geneva or Zurich? I can't remember now, but they used to operate a 340 Swiss, but I don't think Swiss have 340s anymore. I really don't think so. I think it's only Edelweiss. Righty, Carl, how long is this flight? Well, I think we should probably be descending in, to be honest, it's been quite a quick flight. Oh god, descending in 20 minutes or so? 20 minutes. It's been a good flight. I haven't really shown anyone around the cabin because I've been too busy talking shit. But we've seen this cabin like so many times and it never changes, does it? It's just business class. And you've got economy. Oh, look at that view. That was a good view. Can we just turn all the cameras off for a minute so everyone can appreciate this view? There you go. There's a little wing wave. Oh no, I can't do it. I can change my pitch though. No, it'll override autopilot to do that. There you go. How good is that? Swiss and Edelweiss both have 340s still. I'm such an idiot. But both are getting 350s to replace them. Should be retired next year, right, guys? We need to get on one of them. See, I want to do the Milan to Barcelona on the Singapore 350. I want to do Air Europa A350. Sorry, Air Europa 787, either 8 or 9. Madrid to Tenerife North. I want to do Dublin to Faro or Malaga on the Aer Lingus A330. So there's all these routes you can do that are short haul, maybe 3 hours, whatever, but they can be done on wide body aircrafts. Oh, cheers, Dylan. So I've not been active in chat. I've been doing Dubai to Newcastle, and that's nice. Sorry, I'm messing around. That's a good view, isn't it? There you go. Get the cameras on. There we go. Get the cameras on. See, that's just me making it sound more advanced than it is. It's just one bloody camera. Oh, I give up this cabin. See, it's just like an invisible wall. What? There we go. Oh. Oh. Look at all the seatbelts are crossed like that. Seatbelts? Seatbelts. These guys don't have seatbelts. So you're allowed to die in economy. Oh, what the hell? It just wouldn't let me through for some reason. Cheers, game. What the heck? I can only go forward. There's so many bugs with LVFR stuff, I mean. Just randomly stops you. It's like, what? It's like a barrier block in Minecraft, isn't it? Just like, pff, why can't I get through? There you have, there's the wing. Can we go through it as well? Well, kind of. Go backwards. Oh, like that. That just makes it worse. Oh no. Welcome on board. There's the loo. Oh, I've actually done the loo as well. There's your soap. That'd fall over, wouldn't it? Especially with the takeoff I did. There's your toilet with a lot of polygons on it. A lot of papadoms on it. Polygons. It's just lazy graphic design when there's all these little edges to it. Yeah, they're called polygons. More polygons, the better. Cattle class, yeah. Probably see those idiots from the Tandoori in a minute making all their noise. Screeching and... There we go. Nice wing though. I've never been on a 330 Neo. I'd love to do it. I will do it though. I will do it, definitely. See, this is the thing now. It's like balance, isn't it? Oh, the galley's massive on the 330, isn't it? I always forget how big it is, the galley. Especially, have you seen the one on the air tanker? Oh, bloody hell, it's massive. I mean, well, that's the one of the 330s I've flown most of the time, to be honest. But well, my most flown 330 is the air tanker. I think it's everyone's. Otherwise, it's virtually impossible to get on them. Nice plane. Welcome on board. Looks like it's still loading. Airbus A330. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I mean, they have done a good job of detailing, but I don't know. It's just there's a lot of bugs with flying it. A lot of flying characteristics that are a little bit cursed. Yeah. See, if I'm on the 330, I usually sit here because I like the wing flex. Yeah, I like the good wing flex. If I lift the plane nose up just a bit, see that wing flex there? There you go. I think autopilot's gone off now as a result. I think we're alright though. Try and get in the cockpit as quick as. Altitude's climbing like crazy. Let me just put it down a little bit. I've overridden it now, that's the thing. Autopilot would have gone off because of how much of... Because you can only put in so much force until it overrides the autopilot, obviously, in case of a cock-up. In case of a problem. Like someone demonstrating how much wing flex there is on a bloody 330 Neo. God. Sure that's in the manual. Sunclass Airlines. So we have tried, but I think if you're going to do that, you might as well look at the actual livery. I think you can get a pack though that does all the all the interior. Yeah, it's overridden autopilot. There we go, back on. Autopilot back on. I'm gonna get another cider for landing. And oh yeah, broken my guitar as well. Yeah, all the strings are broken off it. I was playing it so aggressively last night. I don't know why. I just thought I came in a little bit. I just thought, yeah, whatever. What? And yeah, basically, my E string. I played it so hard, the top E string, so hard it's basically gone 3 notes down tune or whatever. So I've knocked it out of tune by 11 times, and I don't even know how that's happened on a Floyd Rose system. I've never known that actually before, but I was playing it quite hard, to be honest. And I thought, right, strings are a bit grimy, I'm going to get them replaced. So what I do now to break all my strings, which is bad, if anyone has a guitar, I stand on the whammy bar. So if it's the Floyd Rose system, and if I stand on it, it pushes all the strings and makes the tension so great on all the strings. So I just put my foot on the whammy bar and kind of crush it, and all the strings go ping and pop off all at once. I'm virtually destroying the guitar, and anyone who knows anything would probably go, yeah, you reckon your guitar, mate, that's just stupid. But it's kind of a bit of fun. As I went downstairs and mum and dad said, watch this. My mum said, it better not be loud. I'm like, it's an electric guitar that's unplugged. Oh god. I just stood on it and all the strings flew off. Yeah, I've actually broken my Floyd Rose system on it, and that's an expensive kind of system. But that's what I do. I do kind of crazy things and destroy a lot of stuff. GoPros and stuff, cameras, yeah. I feel sorry for my equipment, to be honest. But I need new strings on it anyway, so I'm going to probably restring it later and tune it up, but hey. Some people watching, right, I'm getting another cider. Yeah, that's all I've had today. A bloody half a glass of white wine and yeah. By the way, if you wonder what I'm drinking Thatcher's cider. I know I don't really say what I'm drinking. I just go, I'm going for a beer. I'm going for a cider. It's Thatcher's. So if you get it, you can get it in any supermarket. Yeah, you can get it in the glasses as well. You can get them in the glasses, which I never knew. Sorry, glass bottles. Yeah, it's good. It's alright. It's like it's probably one of the best cloudy ciders you can get. Missed my mouth. Only a little bit. Tiny little drop. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy the view. Yeah, I'll put you on there. Can we see Mallorca yet? No, we can't. Is that Mallorca? I think that's Mallorca. Mallorca is... I can see Mallorca. I can see it. There you are. That's a good view, isn't it? Right. Be back in a minute. Right, I'm back. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope the HDR looks good. I'm thinking of going to the airport as well, maybe. Probably not tomorrow. There's no point going Friday because it goes Saturday. I don't know, maybe next week. I don't know. Just thinking. So yeah, I really enjoyed that stream the other day at the car park. Yeah, it was really good. Apart from getting screwed over on the train, but oh well. Just renew your rail pass if you know it's not valid. Just do it because they got you. They're like magnets. I know people probably know, but the people who check your tickets on the train, that's their whole purpose of why they get paid, to literally grasp onto you like that and go, why haven't you got your ticket? Blah, 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 blah. So it's a big business. Penalising people for whatever, parking in the wrong spot, or you know, parking on double yellows, exceeding parking time, not paying for your parking ticket. It's a big business. Oh yeah, massive business. Same with trains, penalty fares. Yeah, that's all they are. They're all classed as penalty fares. You don't get it on the airlines because obviously with airlines you pay before you get on, so there's never any issue with that. But yeah. Also, Sam, I'll be at the RVP on Saturday, but with my little cousin, so I'll probably be on the fair bit. Fair bit. Oh yeah, the fair bit. See, the only bits of the RVP I go to is the mound, the toilet, and that's it. I haven't been in the cafe for ages, or the hangar. I don't think I've even walked past the hangar for about maybe a year and a half. You know, near that Avro. Yeah. 2 11-year-old kids just came to the door saying, "Do you have a dog?" I don't. But even if they did, I wouldn't say yes because I wouldn't trust them. They looked too young at this time. What? Maybe someone's lost their dog. Right. Who knows? Right, here's Mallorca. I'm gonna have to be here for a leak as well. Bloody hell, drinking too much. Never been to the area where the fair is. Back in a minute, guys. Just need to use low. Been drinking too much. Oh, I'm back. Sorry about that. God. Timing it all wrong. Says we really should be descending now. Right, okay, we're going to descend to 20,000 feet. Should be appropriate. 20,000 feet, there you go. Can you actually do it, please, though? Why isn't it doing it? Is it going to do it? Why isn't it descended? Descend, please. Why isn't it doing it? What the heck? Alright, okay, we're gonna have to override it. It's been difficult, isn't it? There we go. Coming down now. So that's the thing with the Airbus, it does, well, LVFR stuff, it has a few little problems with it. So yeah, sorry for the last few weeks or days or whatever. I haven't really been streaming much. I've just been trying to get on track with, yeah, the career stuff. Because it's important, isn't it? It is important. I'm working on that Survive Line video as well. It's nearly finished. It's nearly finished, but it's just... I'm a bit wrecked after it, to be honest, so... Yeah. Just so much time has been spent on it. I didn't really want to say, because... I don't want to make it sound like I'm having all these little problems and... But... Yeah, a few nights without sleep and sleeping through the day and all that, yeah. Just kind of like fine-tuning little things. The audio was all bad around the 18th, so I couldn't, well, I didn't want to upload it, and I had problems with the certain footage wasn't being rendered properly, so it was crashing on export. I'm like, fucking hell, yeah. So I'm having to take tutorials and how to import certain bits of data from Cinema 4D that I've already done, but they've changed the file dynamics now with Final Cut, so it's always making stuff change, and it's just like, why? I got so worked up the other day, I actually smacked my head on the desk, honestly, with it. It was so frustrating. Yeah, I'll tell you that. So that's all you need to know. It'll be coming out soon. It's driven to insanity. Yeah, that's when it's like, oh, he's working hard, but I think he needs to go to sleep. You know. Yeah, people don't see what I do behind the scenes. Probably too right. Yeah, make sure to like, guys. Stick that in the chat. There you go. Ah, damn it. Oh, here's Mallorca. We're not descending quick enough either. We really need to start descending a little bit faster here. There we go. Yeah, it's a little bit different to the Boeing one, isn't it? It kind of updates in real time, the vertical speed control. Alright, get the speed brakes up a little bit. I just want to make it slower so we're not descending at speed. So when we're kind of over the airport, it's like, ugh, to lose 10,000 feet in the next minute, you know, all that rubbish. Okay, I'm just going to override autopilot. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it on because I need to turn on certain things. I think this stream has gone so fast, honestly. Oh, I've left seatbelt signs on all the flight. Oh well, nobody's on the plane anyway, so it doesn't matter. Far from my my view. Look at that. There's no one on the plane, so we'll just keep it on for ourselves. Right, wing lights, then we turn lights all on. Right, we'll turn them off. We don't need to. On. Right, okay. Turn off autopilot. Let's get going. A little bit of a turn there. Yeah, I really need to fly the I said I'd do it for 10,000 subscribers, didn't I? I'd fly Manchester to Dubai on a 777 or something like that. Ah, it's all going wrong. Oh no. There you go. Did I stick out a climb before? I did, didn't I? Must have. There's Palenza down there. There's Alcudia. I get all confused. I do know Mallorca quite well, but not as well as Tenerife, obviously. Right, here's our descent. God, we're plummeting it down, aren't we? Just gotta watch our airspeed here. You're ready for landing, folks? I am. Send a little more. I think we might need to go into a hold a little bit. Lights. Yeah. Right, okay. What soap is that? There's Mallorca! Hey! Hey! There's Palencia. I've stayed down there. Yep. Been to Palencia about 4 times in my life, I think. So most of the times I was a kid, so I didn't really remember much, but 2017, 8 years ago that. Whew. Pretty good. There's the airport. Ooh, look at that. Oh, bloody hell, careful. Right, auto throttle's still on. Need to lose some altitude. Lose the attitude, lose the altitude, and get back to work, you know. Ah, need to get my hair cut as well. Yeah, it's a little bit. Yeah, don't know. Needs a bit. I was thinking of growing it out actually. You know, until it was like on my shoulders, knees and toes, whatever. Well, what are these called? Shoulders, shoulders, knees and toes. Until it's on my toes. You know. Like Gandalf. You know what I mean? Got myself a fish finger butty. Alright, Martin. Alright, Martin. What am I saying? Enjoy your fishy butty. Yeah, we're descending. You have to do a flight to Corfu and on flight sim. Yeah, let's do both, don't we? Right, let's get that off. Pull them up, please. We got it all sorted. Yeah, we're in a bank, so we kind of need to lose a bit of altitude now, because the runway's only down there, where the wing is now. We kind of need to be working on getting the bloody hell down. Ah! Sit up in the chair. Look at that bank angle. Definitely going to prison. Yeah. Just put a bit of speed on it. Where's my meter then? Where's my speedo? Speed indicator. Where's that? Auto throttle. Right. See, it just jumps up like that. Yeah, that'll be fine, thank you. 302. Oh, burping. I'm growing my hair as well. I want my quiff back, but I'm aiming for a Roger Moore look. Oh my god. Okay. Still on the turn. Pretty good turn. This is like a 9-degree turn, isn't it? Or 19-degree. Not too bad. Alright, flaps down. I think we're good. Armed, yep. It's not happy, it's not happy. Speed down to 315, that was 215, sorry. I wish I could grow my hair. An 80s style. Everyone wants a bloody mullet, don't they? Just landed after 7 hours. Newcastle VAT Sims. Hard work. Almost crashed into a TUI on landing. Oh well. At least you didn't overrun the runway like I did before on takeoff. I didn't overrun it. I just slightly skimmed the green. Skimmed the green. What the fuck does that mean? Overran. So it's just a play on words, isn't it? Yeah. But everyone got the sick bags. It's all going shit in there. Those engines do not sound healthy. Speed brakes. No, I'm not having a mullet. Absolutely not. Alright, decrease speed. Decrease speed. Okay, coming in. We're coming in on the runway 1, aren't we? Or the runway to the right, or to the northeast runway. Can't remember which one that is. 27 right. Can't remember with Palmer. Do you know why I'm sitting so far down in my chair like a little old man? Am I going to mess up the landing? Oh, absolutely. Just look at the descent. The landing is always a product of a descent. Always. I have to use gel. Those noises are concerning me, Sam. Doesn't sound promising. Hang on. We'll sort it out. Don't worry. We've sorted it out. We're fine. Yeah, what could go wrong? Nothing's going to go wrong. Look at the plane's pitching to the earth at 100,000 kilometers a second. Okay. Armed. We're all armed. We're all good. Don't ever say that on a plane. So you've got auto throttle on, so it's kind of controlling the whole kind of situation. Got rudder control as well. It's normally... They've fixed that bug, haven't they? Seems to have fixed it. Yeah, the rudder just used to go off. I think it was when you used to switch to piloting mode from easy to... not modest. Normal. And you'd lose control for the rudder. But we're good. We're good. Got a bit of rudder there. Yeah, I would be too, to be honest. I'm like, shit, he's flying this thing. Alright, speed's good though, speed's good. We've got our landing lights on now, and we're coming down. And we'll get the gear down as well in a second, when I can be arsed. just on the flare, put the gear down. Fucking hell. Oh, bloody hell. I feel sorry for my neighbours. How long is flight left? On the screen, we've got the runway in front of us, not long left. Gears coming down. Try that again. Gears coming down. Gonna have to do it manually. Gears coming down. I was clicking the right button. Did I hit the parking brake? No, I didn't. That's alright. Mayday, brace. Right, here we go. Speed's dropped a little because we're dragging. Here, 500-ton undercarriage. 500-ton undercarriage! What the hell? What is that? 500 kilogram undercarriage. Okay, now 500-ton undercarriage. Jesus, wet. What is that? That's Susan Boyle hanging on. I don't know why I'm crabbing it, but there's no wind at all. It's just to look cool. See how hard that landing was? Whoa. See, yeah, I'm in one of those moods where I'm probably gonna bash it. Rings our rocket. Jesus, easy, Jesus. Wings are rocking. God, I'm a nutcase. When am I next in Tenerife? Well, I've been told to stop going to Tenerife now. People are sick of me going to Tenerife. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to go somewhere new. They probably think I'm up to all sorts of naughty stuff. He only goes because he's got whatever stuff arranged there for him when he arrives, probably. No. I go because I enjoy it. Because I've got stuff arranged for me there when I arrive. Oh God. Deary me. It's such a shame, isn't it? You can't trust these younger people anymore. I think we need to descend a little bit. Right, so everything's on. Everything's ready for landing. 24 hours there were great, yeah. I think it was longer than 24 hours. I think it was like 30 hours more like. You have to go to Corfu, thinking of booking there next year in August. Oh, I will have to go to Corfu, you're right. Why am I being so dismissive? Sarcastic with people's comments. See, I'm hoping to do more streams now. I've sorted my career. Everybody knows! Jesus. Oh yeah, forget about that 2-week break as well. I was only saying that because whatever. I had another dodgy burrito somewhere. Hotels are posh. Where in Corfu? I recommend Antalya in Turkey. Been 4 times. Hey up, Martin. Best holiday of my life. Staff are beautiful. Staff are beautiful and very polite. Oh, what the hell could that mean, mate? Just prepare for takeoff in Corfu. It's very scary, very small runway. Oh. I think my mum and dad have been there. Or where was it? Not been to Corfu. They actually went to Cornwall. Oh, where is it? Corf? Was it Corf? Not Corfu. Is that another place? Is that like the little version of Corfu? So I want to get off the plane. Yeah, me too, mate. Right, we're going to switch over, turn off auto throttle. Don't let the speed go up too much. There we go. Right, we've got this under control, don't worry. Oh, hey up. Gear's still down. Cos, no. Oh, where was it? I can't remember. It's like really green and stuff, and it's
500.
I can't remember the name of it now. Sorry. Oh, where was it?
500.
Was it Corfu? I can't remember. No, it wasn't Mykonos. May have been Corfu. Yeah, it might have been. Kefalonia, that's green. Not Kefalonia. I got food poisoning in Turkey. I was ill for 3 weeks. It's gonna put me off for life. Yeah, Martin, don't go Turkey, mate.
500.
You made a right mess when you were there. Right, here we go. Coming down. Speed's in control. Speed's in control. Who's that? Speed is under control. Sorry. It always worries me about going to Turkey. I've never been to Turkey. I'd only go for the airport though. Yeah, I want to do the 777 Heathrow to Istanbul. Yeah, I want to do that on Turkish Airlines. Not my idea. That was Jamie's idea. But hey, sure we can arrange something. Here we go. Little high.
200.
Little low. Turkey is an absolute beautiful country. Ooh, pull up. The many face expressions of flight simming. Ooh, I'll just make a good bloody work.
Retard.
See, it goes into landing law, and it's like, shit, get it down, would you, Sam? There we go. We're here. That was actually a good landing. And we're here. There you go. We've landed. That was actually quite smooth. Surprise, surprise. Just get a centre line. Can we come off there? I think we can. Oh no, we're going to wreck our brakes, aren't we? Right, we'll just let it roll for a bit. Let it roll. Get out of reverse. Who would be flying out right now? I was on that plane landing. Fucking hell. Oh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make that. We're gonna have to go all the way to the end of the runway. Did you enjoy that? Oh. Oh well, at least I'm having a good time. Hang on, don't taxi too fast, you'll end up in the sea. And you definitely won't be able to get back to the gate. I think Tanya thought that was a good landing. It was alright, it should have landed earlier though. Saying that, we would have had a longer taxi. I've got to bear in mind, it's not an Airbus A321. It's a bigger plane. I'll put the slats up in a minute. Speed brakes, whatever you call them. Right, Sunclass go to the other end of the airport, so we've literally got a really long taxi, haven't we? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, and I've overshot this bloody bit here as well. Right, get that off there. Thank you. Okay. Got a bit of a long taxi now, guys. I'm going to try and get it up to speed a little bit, so we're not messing around. Right, that's armed. Speed brakes down. Landing lights off. I always forget all this. Wing lights. Do we need the wing lights on? Not really. We do need taxi lights on though. So we are still taxiing. Yeah, I wouldn't last a minute, would I? I wouldn't last a bloody minute in the real industry. Get back to teaching. I'd be asking the flight attendant for a bag. I would make it in time. Look at the taxi speed, 64 knots. You'd never see that. Okay. I think it's only the rear wheels that have the brakes. I don't think the front nose landing gear has brakes. I don't think so. I think that just follows through. A bit like Adam. Aaron. Adam did technically follow through there, grammatically. I'm not going to make that, am I? Sorry, maybe the next one. Maybe the other end of the runway again. just keep going back and forwards, just keep missing it. Oh my god. Right, we're here. Right, put the brakes on quick. Oh, what an idiot. I've literally missed that one as well. See, I'm taxiing far too fast. My name is Adam. No, no new name. I feel like just bloody plonking it here and ending the stream, to be honest. Flight attendant passed me the Thatchers, yeah. See what I've done? I've literally just missed every single taxiway into the ramp because I'm taxiing like a dickhead. Okay, we're gonna have to go off here. No way I'm gonna turn around. Maybe I might be able to do a 180 on the runway, I don't know. That was his last words. Oh god. Classy. Sunclass, eh? Really? Everyone's going to think, oh, he's going back now. He's going to go back to Copenhagen. Yes, who's flying out right now is Sam the pilot, Mr. Tracing for the terminal toilet. Nice plane though, isn't it? Yeah, going for a ride around the airport because I'm taxiing far too fast. There's me just saying, it's going to be a long taxi, so what do I do? 64 knots down the bloody... down the bloody thing. Oh, God. Do you have any Boeing? Yeah, I do. I've got the 777, the game 78 and the 76, and I've got the Boeing yoke that wants to work some days, wants to work, well, wants to not work. Others. Bit like my old mods. Sorry. Oh dear. Nice round around, why not? Yeah. In and out, innit? Sam's lesson learnt. Don't taxi too fast, that's it. Don't do drugs. What was the other one? Renew your rail pass. Don't taxi too fast. That's it. When's the next live? Might be flying back on the Austrian. Yeah. Right. Let's get in here. Get on the screen. I think that needs to be lifted a little bit because you can't see my speed, can you? There's a few things that need to be tweaked on this. To be honest, my face cam group, it's a group of different images. It needs to be slightly up to the left, top left, because it's cutting off. As you can see, the border around the face cam right now, it's cutting off the heading and the cruise course. Is that it? Course. That's it. Course. So we're gonna, yeah, fly back from Austria. Well, I don't know, where did we fly from? Manchester, that was it, yeah. It was Manchester, Austria. No, sorry, Manchester, Innsbruck with Austrian. So we're gonna do that vice versa. Right, Sunclass. We're gonna go in here. A couple of Ryanair Maxes. All lined up. Are you flying back? Not in this one. Sorry. No. But that light is getting very bright, isn't it? Because we're losing the light, the natural light, so I'm having to kind of tweak it. It's fine as it was. Right, here we go. We're here now. Do you have airport static? What, the static aircrafts? So, what, that resemble the airlines at that airport? Yeah, that's the pack I've got anyway. Is this a remote stand? We can't go onto a remote stand. Maybe we can. We're gonna go here. Is it raining? I think so. Right, we're gonna go here, guys. We're gonna go on a little remote. I think this is actually a gate unit, but no, seem to recollect it. There we go. We're here, and welcome. Oh, I never turned. Which one's off? External B A on. External power on. So they're both on, but they're different. Huh? What's all that about? Very weird. Alright, get the engines off, would you? Safety first. Safety first. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah. So we're here. Engines off. Lights off. There we go. Seatbelt signs off. Pro pizza off. We'll have one power unit off. We'll turn these batteries off. Fuel switch pumps, turn them off. Yeah, I've even enjoyed the stream. It's gone really quick, to be honest. It doesn't feel like it's been nearly 3 hours. It felt like a really quick stream. So I've been enjoying myself. But yeah, thanks to everyone in the chat who's stuck around and had some funny comments to say. And it makes a massive difference, you know. When I'm not saying I can't live stream without people in the chat, but sometimes it's a bit like, oh, you know, I'd rather have people, even if it's insulting, you know, people having to go at me than me insulting myself. 'Cause it's not fun insulting yourself, is it? It's not the same. Right. I think we're all good. We're just going to get the ground ops to arrive at our plane. When am I next live? I think I wanted to do a Sonic stream tomorrow. Yeah, I might be doing that. Get a ramp connection. Yeah. Click notifications, Riley. And you'll be able to not miss the next one. Notifications set to all. Same for Henry as well, because I know Henry sometimes misses. He says he misses a few of them. Yeah, great streams. I've applied for my first job too. Oh, best of luck. What is it? Ah, friends. I don't know. Whatever. Heart. Oh, look! It actually does it. Oh, it crashes it as well, bastard. It's cursed. It's cursed. I tell you. Hang on, let me unplug it. What was that all about? Why does it crash it with the emojis? Try it again. So if you do that, it actually notices it. I didn't actually mean that. I didn't know it does that. Well, it does different things. It does the thumbs up, doesn't it? It does the thumbs up. It does the all that. Which, hang on, you've got to give it a bit of time. No. I meant two. There we go. It does that. And it does the crash. Come on, do it. There we go. And it didn't crash it this time, thank God. That's clever, that, isn't it? That's clever. What does it do if I do a hand? Does it do a high five? No, okay, never mind. That one's the best. Fireworks and everything. I know, it looks like we're blowing up, doesn't it? Oh. Mine are on all. To be fair, I probably just missed them. Yeah, make sure you got your phone not in silent and stuff. Here he is, finally. He's probably like, what's that bloody pilot doing? I think he's called an ambulance. Right, baggage service. Have we really been here for 3 hours? I've already read that, haven't I? Oh, I mean on Flight Sim. Well, it's a bit of an odd one, this, because... yeah, I don't normally live stream Flight Sim. I normally do it on the weekends and start of a week, so it's been a bit odd. That's not scheduled, by the way. That's just what people are normal to expect. I don't know. I don't really want to be doing scheduled stuff on it. The only thing that's scheduled on this YouTube channel at the moment is the streaming on Saturday. I don't know. Let me know if you think I should go back to a schedule. I don't know. I just think it's a trippy road, isn't it? Because obviously me with sticking to things, particularly, you know, one day from the next, I could be doing this one day, going here the next day, and, you know. So, I think I should just go live when I want to. But personally, I don't know if it helps people if I have a schedule to kind of give people routine, but when I've got to write a whole bloody timetable, and I won't stick to that, and I've got to rewrite it, so no. Catering service. Hey, get the thing back. Not done yet. Right, request ramp disconnection. I haven't even clicked that and he's already buggered off, hasn't he? Right, fuel supply. We do need a fuel supply, don't we? Don't know how we're going to get back. Go live whenever. Okay. That probably suits me. I think that's how it should be, yes, but I just worry that people were kind of dependent on times and schedule. Everything's a schedule now, isn't it, with YouTube? Everyone needs a schedule. It's like in the manual. It's like the highway code for a YouTube channel. Don't swear. Appreciate people even when they give you hate. Need a schedule. Need to be on everything. Twitter, sorry, X, Instagram. No, I don't do any of that. For me, I think now I like simplicity. I prefer I've actually, what bloody hell? Get him off. I've kind of done a bit of intervention and a bit of revising of my channel in 2022, particularly 2022, because that was quite a good year for me on YouTube, probably one of my best. And what I've learned is, yeah, things were a lot more simple. There was not too much pressure, and I don't know, I just don't think I should be overcomplicating things. Yeah, like silly cameras at the airport, and I think people just prefer honesty, good camera work, not silly gimmicks like the whole, I don't know. I was gonna have another camera at the airport, basically. I mean, the 360 stuff's great, don't get me wrong, and the HDR, that's revolutionary. That's my stuff, isn't it? That's kind of like my trademark, saying I moved on. As the other streamers, I moved on. I went past that benchmark and did other things. But I don't know. I think people just appreciate honesty. Personally, not oh, today we've got another camera, you know, and all this and changing too much. I don't know. People like the same stuff. Not alienate people. And I think I've done plenty of that in the last 2 years with silly innovation stuff. I'm not saying 360 stuff and HDR is silly. I'm just saying I think there comes a point when it starts to feel like, oh, each week he's got a new gimmick. I mean, personally, I think, oh, yeah, I'm doing really well here, but I don't know. Listen to the people, innit? I think as long as you schedule it on YouTube, like 24 hours before, like you did with this, that is good. Okay, I'm off now. Got to put the little one to bed. But Becky's still here. Great stream. Thank you. Yeah, bye, Tanya. What's the little one called again? Oh, God. I'm sorry. Oh, this is really bad, isn't it? What's the little one called? Can't remember its name. Sorry. Her name. Oh, man. I'm so sorry. What's his name? His name as well. Forget it. Forget it. He's going off. I'll delete my channel tomorrow. Right, get this plane off. Please, and get him off as well, buddy. Mr. TTE, whatever. Right, goodbye, plane. Enjoyed the fun. Right, APU battery's off. Right, plane's off, I think. Yep, it's all off. Right, okay. Is it? That's it. Ivy May. That's it. Night. Oh man, funny. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye. Sorry to put that on again. And yeah, here we are. Oh, some planes are just spawning in, as they do. Just get on the thingy. Yeah, I see. I'm rubbish with names. That's probably why I got kicked out of school, because I couldn't remember anyone's name. So I was really calling them guys' names, wasn't I? Right, Bruce. What are we doing today? There we go. At that level. Yeah, the girl's name's Beth, and I call her Bruce. Out. Alright, there you go. Is that all lined up properly? There's too many name tags. I need to turn the bloody name tags off. Is that right? That looks better. A little bit better. Right. Get him off. There you go. Get the code off the screen. Yeah, bye, Becky. Yeah, I'm sorry the logo didn't work for you. My logo. I'm assuming it didn't work, so yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, anyway, thanks for trying it out. Anyway, bye, Martin. I need to really join one of Becky's streams as well. I'm just rude. That's the thing. I don't join anyone's stream. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Just checking I didn't miss any messages from before. I think we're all good. So see you guys later. Thanks for watching. And there you go. Actually, whilst I'm at it, I'm gonna change this, because I'm not gonna be able to. I'll just forget in the next stream. Sorry, I'm just gonna do something just to make your viewing experience a little bit better. What is it? It's here, isn't it? Nope, that's not it. Hang on. Wait. Give us a minute. Right, I'm gonna just move this. I can move it anywhere. Woo! Just there, so you can actually see my heading and course. I've been meaning to do that for the last few weeks, and I just forget each bloody stream. And as all the stuff's down at the bottom right as well, I'm gonna just move all of that as well. So if we get that on, I'm just gonna move the like thing so it's not interfering with that. There we go. Does that work? That works okay. Just maybe turn it a little bit. That's okay. Is that level? Yes, it is. There we go. Got it right first time. There we go. So just presentation, isn't it? Looks a little bit better. So yeah, there you go. Done. Sorted. Thanks for watching. I love it. I still have it and plan to use it on a future day. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just thought if you didn't like it, you should definitely tell me, because there's probably nothing worse than me, you know, thinking, oh shit, you know, thinking. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Don't know, I might go to bed. Actually, I'm fucking shattered. Logos brill. Well, I made a few, didn't I? I don't know. Maybe I overcomplicated it. I don't know. I made one for Blue Sky as well, but it never came back to me. But yeah, same kind of idea anyway. So I think I probably just used a blueprint or something. That's the thing. I've got so many logos I made for people. I've got it all on my computer. So if you ever want a logo, guys. No, I'm joking. I'll see you in the next one. So that might be tomorrow on Flight Sim. No, Flight Sim. Sonic. I need to get a few reports out as well with our trip to Germany. I'm back, and that Survival Island Minecraft video, that needs to come out. But I don't want to rush it because it doesn't... For the amount of work I put into it last month or so, I can't... No, this is like the worst nightmare ever, just to rush something out that I've spent so long on. It's like, no, I'm not doing it. I don't care if I'm not on time with it. I'm just gonna get it out when it's ready. So yeah, priorities. I'm working on it though. It's nearly finished. Should say it's a right mess, but yeah, it's all right. Not for everyone, but yeah. All right, see you guys in the next one. Bye.